What's up, YouTube? If you're watching this in the future, I just want to say thank you and I hope you enjoy the recording of this stream. If you like content that focuses on religion and occasional gaming, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I multi-stream to TikTok. That's the chat you see on the screen, and that's also where I take guests, so make sure to follow both my main and backup TikTok accounts. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, and Trevo, so follow me on any of those if you prefer. You can also join my Discord server or add me on Snapchat if you like to talk off stream. If you want to send text to speech, either tip $1 or more to my Streamlabs page, or instead donate that $1 or more to the Crisis text line through my Streamlabs charity page. If you want to send me some food while I'm live, check out my treat stream. And if you want to send me something from my wish list, check out my throne. Lastly, if you want to support the stream, you can join my Patreon or send a tip through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, or by sending crypto to my Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, or PayPal USD addresses. You can find the links to all of these in the description or through the link on my channel. Thank you for being here. And with that, I'll start it up on TikTok. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Let's give it a start up here. All right, go live and boom. Now let's go over here. Get a little start ski poo. Love it. Keep you unhidden, and then where's the chat box? Unhide you, and boom, there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see what we got here. Where's the chat box? Chat box, chat box, chat box. Where did I just put you? There you are. All right, do that. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and hide this until I'm ready to use it. Let's put it down here with my prompt, and boom, we are golden. All right, let's see if we can get some peeps in here. Abortion okay for Tailani? Who's Tailani? Who's Tailani? What's Tailani? Who is that? Is that a person? Tylenol? I don't know. Who is that? All right, looks like we're starting to get into the algo a little bit. Let's see if we can get some peeps in here. Get this discussion started. No, W answer. Huggy Wuggy on YouTube. Super W answer. We love that answer. No is great. Appreciate the no. First of all, who God? I don't know. I don't believe in any of them, but if you believe in one, the one that you worship, or the multiple that you worship, or think exist. I don't know. Hi, what's up, entity? How you doing today? How's your day? How's your night? How's your life? How's everything? All right. How's everybody doing? See, we're just getting started. W Pam, W Planet. Love to see it. Love to see it. W knows. Coleman Fishing says yes. Entity Zero says NO. Love it. My God would never tell me to do that. Are you sure? Do you believe in the God of the Bible or the Torah or the Quran? Is that God? If you don't believe in any of them, that's good. But yeah. But yeah. Love some no's. Love the no's. No's are great. Oh. Oh, okay, let's see here. Because God did once and again he refused to take that. Yeah, so here's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking what happened in Genesis 22. I'm asking if your God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? That's what I'm asking. You know, if we want to weasel out of the answer like a direct yes or no, then I mean there's nothing else to really talk about. Yeah, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in over on the TikTok. Let's get some likes going. Let's get some likes. Give me 3 reasons I should sub to you. I'm gonna give you 0 reasons because because yeah, I'm not entitled to your subscription, nor do I don't even know if I want it. Inquisitive Heart, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I missed your lives popping up on my For You page, and I missed you being around. I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I'm glad to see you. Which God? The one you believe in, if so. No, W. Riley, thank you for the follow. The conversation's a hypothetical. What's the reasoning? Yes, to show that religion can be dangerous. That's kind of the whole point of this one. Religion can be pretty fucking dangerous. If we're willing to toss away our moral intuitions for like an invisible force, it gives way to some atrocious shit. That's kind of the whole point of it. W reasoning, Bart. Let's see what we got here. Our God would never ask us to do such horrible things. I'm hearing a lot of like backwards rationalization. I'm not hearing enough yeses or nos. Not no because he wouldn't do this, that, or the third. If the answer is no, just say no. If the answer is yes, just say yes. This whole like in between, oh, I would never disobey God, so I won't say that. But also, I don't want to look like a complete monster in this dude's chat. It's not going to work with me. Pick a lane, drive in it. Hypothetical theist says yes, only if it was Abraham. Says this. All right, you know what that means. We got 2 yeses so far, so you know what that means. Let's get started with some CPS calls. We're going to be making some calls to CPS after the stream. You know, I think it's time. I'm about to be putting cases on all you motherfuckers saying yes. Anyway, let's see here. See here, God is a loving energy. You're a human with free will. You choose what you want. God doesn't force you. Choose what I want to what? Are you saying like using my free will to not you know, murk my kid? Yeah. That's cool. Love that for me. You have to be specific. You have to be specific. There are more than one people. I'm not sure what you're getting at. Like which God, like whatever God you believe in. If your God told you to do this thing, would you do this thing? Leah the pupper says yes. Unfortunate, dude. Hate to see it. You know what that means. CPS call number 3. I'm about to be putting cases out on everybody after this shit. No, bro, I believe God scares people into obedience is not even genuine faith. I would agree. I would agree. A lot of the people that say yes, let it be known that they do so because, like, oh, if I disobey God, there's something waiting for me for doing so, and it lets me know that, this is where religion is. Can't read the whole question. If God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? CPS up to 3 calls, and we're only 6 minutes in. W Nar though. W Nar. See what we got here. If it was fate, then yes. Somebody on YouTube said yes, so you know what that means. CPS called numero cuatro. Here we go. No, because it would be the devil. I think I'm not a Christian or believe in it though. I'm not a Christian either, but if I was a Christian, my answer would still be no. Because what the fuck, you know? The love for something I produce is going to be far, far, far more genuine than a love for somebody that can't show themselves. See what we got here. 5th call right here. Shit. Who's CPS? Child Protective Services. That's who CPS is. Yes, but only if my child was named. T-Rock, if I said what I wanted to say, I'd be put on a list. I would be put on a list. Jasper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. If Almighty God says, unalive thy child, Almighty God has the power to return my child. Almighty God is a piece of shit. Almighty God used his almightiness to make me think that he's a piece of shit. Therefore, Almighty God has created me to think that's awful. The fuck? Hello? Zoe, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, God, he's all powerful. He can give me another consolation. What, a bronze child? Just a bronze medal of a kid? Oh, he'll give me another one. Don't worry about it, I guess. Like, sure. Jeez. Elise, thank you for the heart, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the heart. Gen 22.5, Abraham knew they would come back. Nice try. We're not talking about Abraham. Like, we'll leave Genesis 22 out of it. If you believe in a God that exists past Genesis 22, then it's an irrelevant point. It's a very direct question with a very direct answer. Only one of 2 possible answers. If God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? I don't want to hear about, oh, but in Genesis 22, they said easy, right? Yeah, no, I wouldn't do such a thing because God would never do easy. Yes or no? Hey, baby. Hey, handsome. How you doing? Hey, hot stuff. Got me acting up already. Hmm. Riley, shut up. What's CP? CPS, Child Protective Services. That's who CPS is. I would not. W for the no's. At least I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. A lot of people are saying no. I appreciate the no's. The no's are great. Why we're doing yeses to this, I'll never see it. I'll never get it. Whatever. Elise, thank you for the 5 finger hearts. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. You would. You know what that means, y'all. You know what that means. Thank you again for those 5 finger hearts. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's time. CPS call numero 5. Numero 5. Hate to see it. So soon. Absolutely not. W answer. Oh, hi. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? I wouldn't. He has no dominion over me. I mean, I don't think he has dominion over anybody because he's not real, but, you know, beside the point. Yes, I would. Do you think that makes God a piece of shit because you live a shallow life? No, I think that makes you a piece of shit. No, let's get that out the way. It's not God. I mean, God too, but for other reasons. No, if you said yes to this, it's you. Also, you know what that means, Mr. Adam Gill 5? You're gonna be CPS call number 6. You live a shallow life, and that's why you think murking your own kid sucks. Yeah, okay, I guess. If thinking murking my own kid is a bad thing makes me means I have a shallow life, then throw me in the fucking shallow end, dude. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. Where I'm from, we don't call authorities. Ah, sheesh. If God himself did, as in turn up, yes, of course. I don't do abortions. I'm a man. I don't have the parts for an abortion. Nor would I think I have an opinion on the matter of who should be or get one, because I'm not a fucking moron. But yeah, number 7. Number 7. Texan Comedy, thank you for the share. And let's see what we got here. Starcat, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That was Old Testament. I'm not asking about the Bible here. We're not asking about the Bible. There's no Bible asking here. I'm asking them one particular question, clear as day. If you believe in a God that existed after the Bible ended and after it was published, then it's an irrelevant point. If your God, who is presently still alive apparently, asked you to unalive your own kid, would you do it? Yes or no? Jesse, thank you for the heart me, by the way. Appreciate it. Also, we got another yes, so that's unfortunate. But I at least appreciate a direct answer. All right. Numero, I forgot what 8 is in Spanish. Somebody help me out here. Your kids are sticky and loud and you. Crazy. Let you in? I got you. Why not? Let's hear this reason then. What's CPS gonna do? I have God on my side. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, how old are you for TikTok purposes?
Oh, 18.
What year were you born?
2006, bro.
What month were you born?
Bro, chill out. Yo, are you talking about like
what month? What month were you born? What month were you born? Hey, guy 10 years older than me, at least 10 years older than me. Shut up on your own platform. Don't ask me what month I was born and make sure you're not talking to a minor. I guess. Fuck out of here. What do you think this is? Comedy hour? Think this comedy hour or something? You think this hee hee ha ha hour? Like, come on, man. You better block this. Yeah, take your child murdering out of my chat. Yeah, appreciate it. Nice. Sposlin, thank you for the follow. What's the point of this argument? What are you trying to prove? That religion is dangerous. That's what I'm trying to prove. If religion can bring you to a state of thinking that you can, yet you're ever justified in murking your own flesh and blood, that's awful. That's dangerous. We should put light on that. What God did to you? Nothing, because God doesn't exist. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That is definitely one of the Bible verses. I think my favorite Bible verse is Psalms chapter 137, verse 9. I don't know. You have epilepsy? I'm sorry. I'll change it. Just for you, I'll change it. For nobody else in the chat but you. One quick second. Let me change this image, because somebody's got epilepsy. Religion's awful, though. I think that deserves to be there should be a spotlight on that. Religion's maybe not the greatest thing. Why you so mad then? Before you say you're not, it's in your whole demeanor. Since you know things about me, what size shirt do I wear? What size shirt do I wear? What size shirt do I wear? You know, what size shirt do I wear? Okay, we're able to tell my demeanor from the way I speak. I speak with some gusto. I speak with some fervor. What size shirt do I wear? Favor might actually be anointed by God because I do wear XL. Yeah. Anyway, wait 1 second. What was I looking up? Oh, we're gonna change the background to something just a little bit less, you know, a little bit less epileptic. There we go. That's the good stuff. Uh, you know, there's only been 7% of religious wars throughout all of history, mostly Islamic. That's fun and all, and that's pretty cool, and that's pretty great. Yeah, only 7% out of the, thousands of wars that have been waged over history. That's pretty awesome. That's great. Yeah. Why are we fighting over something like religion anyway, though? If there was only one war fought over the last spoonful of cottage cheese, that's still one war too many. 7% is still far too many wars. 7%. It was only 7%. There's only so many millions. It was only a few millions, bro. I guess. Fuck out of here, man. 7%. It was only 7%. Oh yeah, just a tiny percent. Yeah, only millions of people dead over storybooks. Yeah, that's cool. I guess. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Islamophobia? I've read the Quran, but if I say my true thoughts about it and the religion that it spawned and its the implications of its belief on the planet, I'd get banned. I'd get banned. Because how do I know? I get banned every single time. If you want to know who's in control, see who you can't criticize. See here. So I'm against abortion then, right? Am I against abortion? Am I really against abortion? Personally, no. Not really. So you're saying your answer is no now? Is that where we're getting at? Yeah, 7% out of millions of people. Come on, what are we doing? What if the situation ended up being like Abraham and Isaac? I mean, if you don't know that beforehand, are you still going for it? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to shed some light on. If your God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? Yes, I would. You can put it to a 9. I appreciate at least the honesty. Maybe you weren't honest about the day you were, the month you were born. But yeah, also I see another one in there. Yeah, but he wouldn't. Nah, that's good enough for me. 10 CPS calls. We're only 16 minutes in, by the way. We're at 1.6 CPS calls per minute. Brian, thank you for the follow. I think Abraham would have been pro-choice then. I mean, he was ready to murk the hell out of Isaac. So I don't know if Abraham would have been the most pro-choice queen. Make that 1,000. It might be 1,000 if we run it for a few hours. No, but also don't worship the Christian God. Well, it's just a little bit better. Elise, thank you for the high merch. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Why would he tell on them to commit a sin if it would prevent them from going to heaven? Wait, what are we talking about? Is this the Bible study? You know what? W Candy, W Mimi. We love the direct, honest, straightforward no's in the chat. Love those no's. Good no's. The story of Abraham, that is one of the examples, but it's not really apt to this situation. I want to know if God told you, the God that you believe in, that apparently still existed after the events of Genesis 22, told you to do this, would you do it? Would you do it? What's up, Ashley? How you doing today? Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's why not. Why not kill your kid? I guess. Yeah, it's why not? Sure, I guess. Yeah, that's that. Sure, why not? Yeah, why not murk your own flesh and blood? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Did I see that Ian debate? You're talking about the one he did on Coco stream? If not, nah, because I was showering and shit. Not showering and shitting, but showering and other things. Hell no. W answer. Feliberry? I don't know. Yes, he's all knowing. Ugh, he knows how to catch these sins if he tell me to murk my kid. But that's me personally. Maybe it's a little bit radical of me, but I don't think we should go murking our kids if somebody tells us to do so. No, because that voice is not him. That's an answer to a different question, Stella. You mind answering the one that's on the screen? If you don't want to, that's completely fine. But just don't give me a half answer. What's up, Bird Pop? How you doing today? How's your day going? Also, what's up, Ashley? Good to see you. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Oh man. Anyway, we got some W no's in the chat. Let's get some W's for specify. Specify, is that how you pronounce it? Specify. I don't know. And also for Stella. W on the nose. Love to see it. All right, we got another guest. Let's bring a guest up. Why not? Sure. Islam. I'm talking to the Islam. You there, Islam?
Hello?
Yeah, what's
Hello?
up? Hey, how you doing? What's up? How old are you for
Wait, hold
TikTok
on.
purposes?
If God told you to unalive your own children, would you do it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's number 13, but how old are you for TikTok purposes?
Mm. I'm past the age of 18, sir.
What year were you born?
2004.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for your yes. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, I guess. There
All right.
There we go. Got a yes. I mean, it's straightforward, honest, to the point. Fucked up. Fucked up as shit. But straightforward. I can appreciate the honesty at least, if nothing else. You know, at least lets me know who to stay the hell away from. Anyway. Well, let's get back to the chat. Feliberry, Fellaberry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Absolutely not. W. Luciano. Nothing could ever convince me to harm out. Yeah, me either. Me either. If something ever, even if God came down himself and was like, all right, it's actually me. Let me turn your entire room into a cupcake and then turn it, you know, like do some reality warp and whatever. He's like, okay, now do it. Nah. Fuck off. Do what you gotta do. Anyway, Micah, thank you for the 20 roses. Appreciate you. One second. I'll bring you up in a second. I gotta do this. If I don't do this one thing, then I will. Okay, where are you? Alerts. No, not hide you. Lock you, and then bring you over to the center, and then boom, easy. Grant says yes. That's unfortunate, but straightforward yes, and not like this half yes. Like, he would never ask me to do such. I don't know. From a Christian standpoint, is there a right answer? I think there is a right answer. I think that we should, you know, value the children that we have in front of us over the creator of the universe who gave us our moral intuition, supposedly. Also, Micah left. Shit. Unpopular opinion, I know, but we shouldn't go around murking kid. Call me radical, Warflame. I might be a revolutionary here or something, but I agree with you. I don't know. I agree. I think that might be a little bit out there, though. That might be a little out there. But I agree. I don't think we should go around murking kids because we hear a voice telling us to do so. Family over beliefs, always, always. One of God's commandments, thou shalt not kill. I mean, he's commanded the slaughter of people multiple times throughout the Bible. First, here's a fun one for you. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3. It's about the moral of the story. It's about obedience to God, even in the face of atrocity, right? And so in it, Samuel is telling Saul to completely destroy the Amalekites because God made a promise that for this attack that they made on the Israelites 400 years later, earlier, that he would destroy them completely. And it's 400 years later, he's like, okay, you know, it's time to make good on that. So God told Samuel, hey, tell Saul to, you know, murk everybody. In 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3, he says to slaughter toddler and infant, or like infant and suckling, I think in some translations, camel and donkey. It's just literally everyone. So we're not going to sit here and say like, oh, it says in the commandments, God said, you know, thou shalt not kill, when he's explicitly told him to do so multiple times throughout the Bible. Hey man, how's it? It is. What's up? I question everything. How's your day going? That was for the greater good. Murking kids for the greater good is actually fucking horrific. Fool, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. No, but he definitely understands. Yeah, you know, the way I see it is, if God actually exists and he actually wanted me to do such a thing or told me to do such a thing, he created me with my mind. So he's going to understand why I'm saying no, fuck you, you know? He can take it. He can take a little no. If you're too weak to give God a no, I mean, I don't know what to tell you on that one. Just don't have kids, I guess. I suppose. I would never. That's horrible. I'll give you all the benefit, not the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you your credit where it's due. Most of y'all are saying no, so I can appreciate that. We love no's. A straightforward, in the face. No, I would not do such a thing. There we go. That's cool. Not this. No, because he would never ask me to do. You know, a straightforward, actual no is what I want. You can't tell God no. Watch me. Do people actually say yes to this question? 14 people and counting. So yeah. All right, let's bring up a guest.
Hello.
What's up? How's your day going?
It's going good. What about yours?
It's one of the days of all time for sure.
Well, that's great to hear. So I see your question. If God told you to unalive your child, would you do it?
Yep.
So, okay, if God came down and told me to unalive my child,
Yep.
I would say no, obviously. But if you want like a more like expert answer, if I could, so you know in the Bible how he was tested for Abraham was tested.
Yeah, Genesis 22. I guess we'll never know. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Oh, my bad. He failed the test, you know, and the angel had to come and stop him.
Mm-hmm.
So if I knew it was a test, then no, I wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if he just came down and said, "Hey, would you do this?" Like, I would just say no in general. I wouldn't ever think about harming an infant. But
I got one thing to say to you.
what's up?
That's it.
I mean, I like the soundboard. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah, we do soundboards, right? All right, appreciate your answer, man. Thank you for coming on up. Appreciate you.
All right, stay safe.
Here, take care. That's a W answer. We love that answer around here. Angie, thank you for the follow. We love that answer around here, though. No, I wouldn't do that. Fuck no. W. It's me. Can't go by skeptical titty lover anymore. YouTube made you change it. Oof. Try Unchained Skeptic. I heard they like that one. Nah, I'm just kidding. I only got like 100 views on my most recent video. Might actually be chalked. All right. What flags are those? Haiti, U.S., Jamaica. Oh, this should be a fun one. You and then Ravens afterward. What's up, dude? Reynolds.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, man? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay. So
Really quickly, how old are you?
hello.
Yeah, hey, how old are you?
17.
Oh, you got to be 18 or up, my man. Yeah, TikTok TOS, got to be 18 or older. But appreciate you at least trying to give the time. Raven, you were next. Let's bring you on up here. Raven,
Hello?
hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, how old
It's
are
going
you?
good. How about you? I'm 19 years old. Just to get that out the way.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I noticed you're live. I'm just bored one day. No, I would not kill my child. Too. I don't want to get banned. It's my first time going up on a live. But I don't understand the thought process behind someone saying yes to this question. I'm not.
I'll never get it.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, you go for it.
So I'm not Christian, but I have read the Bible. I do believe in God, and I do believe there is a God. But and Jesus was a real person. But it doesn't. It says in the Bible that it boils down to killing is wrong. Don't do it. So why would God come down and tell me to kill my own blood, my own offspring? I would never understand that. And it's like I would love to know the thought process behind people who say yes to this question. And what if it isn't God? What if you're just kind of crazy? Like, how do you know if it's God? How do you know if it's him? Why would he pick you?
Yeah, take some Seroquel and see your answer, All right, I'm going to let the next guest up. I appreciate you coming up and let me know your thoughts. Take care now.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Have a good one. Cole, God's version, says, yes. Yes, they would. Cole says yes. That's unfortunate. Saya also says yes. Damn. And Haloperidol, that was one of my least favorite ones to, back when I was a pharmacy tech. I hated filling scripts for that shit, dude. Because the bottle was just so weird. All right, I see there was like a couple up here. Get Darth back on here. I would love to. That would be hilarious, especially now that I'm not in character. But all right, I don't know who was. Oh yeah, Electric Surge was next, and then Addy, and then Giannis. What a name. Yo, Electric Surge.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
19, 2005, July 18th.
Sweet. All right, what's up, man? If God told you to
Um,
unalive your own kid, would you do it?
if God told me to unalive my own kid, would you do it?
Yeah.
No, because I think God would be testing me to see if I would do it. Because the context you're referring to, you're referring to when Abraham did it, right?
It's an example, and a familiar example, but not necessarily. If somebody
Well, I
thinks
mean,
that God existed past the events of Genesis 22, then it doesn't really apply. If they think God's, still real and could ask them to do such a thing.
wait, what?
If somebody thinks that God is currently real and could hypothetically ask them to do such a thing, then it's irrelevant. The events of Genesis 22.
Well, I mean, it is kind of relevant because right now I would think he'd be testing me to if I would say yes,
Mm.
because the reason why Abraham said yes back then is because they were supposed to sacrifice stuff because there was no human that proved that they were like that would be worthy of heaven, and then Jesus did that, and now we don't have to do that. So I think if he was testing me before Jesus, I would have to say yes.
So,
But if he was testing me after, then no.
so is your answer just an outright? If God came down to you today, told you to do this thing, you'd say
No.
no.
No, because Jesus brought us mercy and
Why does there have to be
made us.
like extra with it? Just say no. What's wrong with just saying a no to it?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about the Christian God, and that's the God that I believe, so I have to
Yeah,
take everything.
yeah, but like,
I have to take everything into account. You know,
but why
I
does
was
there
just
have? I get it, but like, why is there like extra with like? Why can't we just say no? I wouldn't do such a thing. If your answer is
no,
no, I just say no.
right now, yeah, I would no, I wouldn't do such a thing. But I heard you talking with Raven earlier, and she kind of said the same thing that I was trying to say. That God would never like ask me to do that, and if it was a test, he would just try to see if I'm
Why
morally
do we have
right.
to this? Why do we have to add to it, man? If it's because here's what I feel like why people want to add to it. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I've
Okay.
been talking to Christians for over like 10 years ish now. It seems like people are intent on wanting to put out there that they wouldn't do such a thing and that they shouldn't be perceived as somebody that wouldn't murk their kid, but also they don't want to go on record saying that they would disobey God. So, like, if the answer is no, God came down to you, the God you believe exists currently, told you, hey, throw that motherfucker off a cliff, right? Would you do it, yes or no?
No, because I think it would be a test. And I mean,
Why
I'm the
can't
reason
we
why I'm
just why can't we just say the word no, man? Why can't we just no, period, love it, appreciate you being here, call it a day? Why can't we just why gotta add extra stuff to it?
are you are you trying to say why I'm trying to because I love God too. So I have to think about it.
So we want to
And
have our cake and eat it too, and I get it. I used to be a Christian. I honestly get it, but I'm saying like it. But if it doesn't directly answer the question, on face, then what am I supposed to do with the answer?
trying to explain because I mean I was thinking that do you have a problem with like I thought you were referencing with the topic when Abraham was told to do it. I thought
No, no, I'm not talking about Genesis 22 right now. Because, if people believe God currently exists and that God didn't stop existing after the events of Genesis 22, then it shouldn't matter, like, what happened in Genesis 22. Like, I'm saying, like, if they believe that God exists and that they can have a kid and that God could come down and tell them to do such a thing, whether or not they can reference Genesis 22 as to in their decision, that's what I want to know. Genesis aside, the God you actually believe in tells you to like comes down, tell you to do such a thing, would you do the thing?
well, okay, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you think Abraham was wrong for what he did?
Within the story,
With the
within the story,
context of how everything was.
yeah, actually, I do think that's a very awful thing that Abraham was about to do.
You do?
Yeah, I think, I think, tying up your kid and, about to, doing the do, or at least trying to do the do before an angel stops you. I think that's an awful thing. Actually, I think that was terrible. Also, really
Do you?
quickly, I saw like 4 more CPS calls. So I'm gonna add them before I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Continue. No, you good.
Well,
Continue.
well, no, I just wanted to get your perspective, but I was gonna like, if I continue, it's gonna be like a whole on debate. I don't want to let other people come up here, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you. Do you do other claims?
Basic. Where's God? Ask me anything. It's this, that, and the third.
So like, I could have a for real debate with you.
Yeah. Like, well, not now, but
Well,
it's in
yeah,
the
not
future.
now.
Yeah.
All right, I followed you.
All right.
I'd love to come up and talk to you.
All right. Sounds good. Have a great rest of your day, man. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. You know what that is? I think that's a point 0.5 CPS calls. You know what? I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I'll keep it at a 23. God definitely doesn't love his followers. He absolutely does not. Absolutely doesn't. All right, let's bring up Addy and then Giannis. Also, really quickly, somebody did say yes, and they didn't seem to be like some random joking like kids, so I'm gonna actually count it before I forget. Addy or Adi, 83.
It's Addie.
Addy. All right, how you
Yeah.
doing today? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
I'm good. I'm 18.
What year were you born?
I was born 2006,
What month were you born?
October.
And you're 18?
Yeah.
That was real close. That was close, but
I'm close. Don't worry about it.
not quite. It's not quite. We at least tried, though. You know, we at least tried. Wait, is that 28? Is Oh shit! Damn, that is true. I keep forgetting that 2006 is 8. Wait, no, 2006, October 2006. Yeah, no, never mind. I keep forgetting it's not 2024 anymore. Fuck me, dude. Addy, Addy, come back up. Come back up, Addy. I forget. I forgot. It's not 2024 anymore, dude. I keep forgetting. I can't stop forgetting. Cypress, thank you for the follow. Addy, come back up. I'll bring you back up before the next guest. It's not 2024 anymore. It's 2025. I literally work. I do like tax related shit for my work. So every single day, 5 days out the week, I have to know what year it is, and I guess it right 100% of the time. It's just when I happen to do these fucking discussions, here I am just thinking, oh, it's 2024 again. Awful. Awful. All right, I think Addy isn't coming back up, so I'll bring up the next guest. If you come back up though, I'll bring you on after this person.
Hey, Loki, I was about to cancel my request because I gotta go do something.
Oh
Come
shit.
back?
Yeah, you can come back. All right.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
back.
yeah, 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 yeah. You can come back. Yeah, yeah, man. You're still in 2024. Yeah, I'm still in 2024. Lulu says yes. That's unfortunate. I like bread. I love bread too. Thank you for the follow. I like sourdough and I like rye and I like a good garlic bread. I think garlic bread's one of my favorite foods. Period. Though it's top 10. It's top 10. It's up there. Anyway, River says yes as well. Jeez. You're still in 2019. Oh man, 2019 was a year, dude. That was a really really good year, and then all of a sudden, the world just went to shit. Espinoza says no. W. Milt Rupus and Audrey, thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate it. Already did it, awaiting further instruction. It's fucking insane, dude. Imagine if people like that weren't lying. Oh man, I'm just sitting here, just witnessing a confession. Raven, thank you for the follow. And Alice's Jezebel Spirit, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, G? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
04, I'm 20. June 10th.
Okay, what's up, man?
I mean, I get what you're trying to ask, but it don't make much sense to me, because I know he wouldn't, whether you said yes or not, I get what you mean, hang on, but if you don't mind me saying this real quick. I get what you're asking, but like, whether you said yes or not, he wouldn't let you go through with it, you know what I mean?
Are you, is God all powerful?
I mean, yeah.
Could he
I
do
believe
anything?
he is, yeah.
Could he do anything he wants?
Yeah.
Well, is it not in the realm of possibility that he could ask you to do such a thing, though, and actually mean it?
Well, yeah, it is, but I don't think he would. And if he asked me to, I mean, I don't have a kid, but I've got parents, so I've got a general idea of how they would feel, and I'd probably say no, just to make it short and sweet. But I don't feel like he would ask me to and let me go through with it.
Well, you know what? like more normal people that want to give the extra exposition, they use that to try to shoehorn in a yes. So I appreciate you shoehorning a no. No is a great answer.
No, I mean, if he asked me to, I don't think I would. It's horrible, you know, disobeying my God, but I just don't think I could. So,
I'd rather have people disobedient than murking kids. You know, I
'cause
think that's
he's
fair.
gonna forgive me. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That you can't really use that argument, but you can if that makes sense.
I mean, you know, it's if you believe God has the capability of forgiving, I would imagine He would understand why somebody wouldn't want to murk their own kid. You know,
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly.
reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, well, appreciate you coming up. I'll get to the
Yep.
next guest though. Yeah, take
Have
care.
a good one, brother.
Yep. W, no. Honestly, don't understand how this is like honestly debatable. Me either. Me either. Is that supposed to say unalive? It does. TikTok doesn't like when I use the good word. I say good word, the real word. I like being intentional with my words, so I don't like saying unalive and uh grape and this, that, and a third. I think for things that are atrocious, we should approach them as openly as possible. Hugh, you good? I am good. Sua, what's up? Thank you for the follow. See what we got here. All right, let's bring up another guest real quick. Sourdough's the best. I love sourdough. I'm still in 2016, TBH. 2016, I don't know what they were putting in the year that year, but that was the best year of my life. Any other 2016 lovers in here, dude? I was 20 in 2016. It was a fantastic year, dude. I don't know who was first. I'll just click one of you two. But if you, I see you in the guest request, you're next. All right, what's up? How you doing?
I just have one question, my friend. Then.
How old are you for TikTok purposes?
18.
What year were you born?
And is the kid retarded, sir? If it's
I'll be completely honest. In addition to thinking that you're a minor, it sounded like you were talking through a hot sauce bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest. But appreciate you coming up anyway. I guess we'll never know. Jay Uhi? Jaya?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, what's up?
So I okay, so I'm Christian, right? And I disagree. Okay, I don't want to say I disagree with the prompt, but my answer would be no, right? Like that's a horrible thing. I feel like that's something you can agree on, right? Just naturally.
Yeah, yeah. I think if somebody has the capacity to say no to something so awful, even in the face of God, they're going to be a better person than somebody that says yes just for not wanting to disobey. You know?
Yeah, but on the surface level, the question is that, but I feel like on a deeper level is kind
What's
of
up, G2? How you doing today? I see you. No, I'm sorry for interjecting, but saw
No, no,
somebody in the chat I recognized.
But the question is more, would you do something absolutely horrible for what you think is the greater good, right?
Greater good,
or what God thinks is the greater good. Like I'm just gonna trust that He's telling me to do this.
Yeah, to be a perfect obeyer of the person you dedicate your life to. Yeah.
Right. Now I'll kind of ask a very similar question, right?
Sure. What's up?
So let's say that if you unalive your child, then essentially all murder ceases to exist. Like no one throughout the history of how much time we have left on this earth will ever be murdered ever again as soon as you unalive your son. Like would you go through with doing that?
Would I do it? I'd flip a coin. Yeah, heads or tails, you know. I don't know. Would I? No Merc ever again. Be like the new Jesus. I don't know. It takes a lot of chewing on. That's a lot of chewing. Also, side point, but while I'm still thinking about it, do you run a channel where you do woodworking and talk about
Not whatsoever.
Okay, because there's this one guy that does he does his like video like political commentary while doing woodworking, and I shit you not, you'll sound exactly the same. I wish I was joking. No, would I do it though? I probably wouldn't. No, honestly, I don't think I could bring myself to do such a thing.
Right. Yeah. So that's where for both of us, right? Because I mean, I don't want to assume your beliefs, but I assume that you.
I'm an atheist. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where it kind of fails for both of us because yours is obviously a little more trustworthy. I can't prove that God exists, but we're both answering this question under the notion that we are committing a horrible act, but it must be for the greater good. And if we are not for the greater good, then what are we for? Does that make sense?
I'll tell you what I'm for. A Domino's pizza. That's what I really could use right now.
Okay, that's actually so real. I think I'm literally about to order tonight. The
man.
pan pizza is actually so good.
Oh man, with the white sauce or Alfredo, whatever the fuck it is, some
I've
bacon, some
actually haven't
jalapeno.
tried that. I've been a little hesitant to.
People say it's plain. They don't like it. I like it though. But I like plain foods in general. You know, beside the point. If we talk about pizza, we'll be here all day. Yeah. No, I want to. I'll don't want to just deflect from me being put on trial as well. I think that's only fair. But yeah, I get it. It's even for the greater good. It's hard to bring yourself to do atrocities. You know.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we can agree on that.
Say, is it more or less the act of killing that's hard, or is it the fact that someone is being killed, right? So let's say it's not our children in this scenario, and it's the same type of question, but this time we just press a random button, and as soon as we press that button, any single random person in the world besides yourself dies, right? And as soon as you press this button and that person dies, then murder ceases to exist for, like I said, the rest of time. Would you then go through with the act if it's not like, even though it's a physical act, it's not necessarily like you can never.
Probably,
you don't really
I still probably couldn't. If I would see if like the person that made the button would accept me instead for such a thing. You know, like all right, I'll take myself out the game, and that'll probably be my. But that's just me trying to bargain and feet to the fire. Also, Pedro, wait one quick second. Pedro Skadoosh. I'll add you in a second, dude, but we don't do spam around here. With the world of t-shirts, hat, and as your profile picture, though, that's kind of based, actually. All right, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a super interesting question in itself. Like I said,
it's something. All right, I'll bring up the next guest, but I appreciate you coming up, man. Take care.
Yeah, for sure. And enjoy your Domino's. I don't know if you're ordering it tonight. I definitely will be.
I probably won't, honestly. I'll probably do the adult thing and cook or something, and then order. It'll be better for my wallet. I'm so a $200 emergency came up recently. It is not looking good. But all right, have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you.
You too. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. All right, let me catch up on the comments real quick. I saw somebody who was so emphatic on saying yes that they made sure to spam it like a broken machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you on up here. And also, so I want to say 2 more, so I'll just round up, say 31. Why not? This is literally a story in the Bible. Yeah, I've read the Bible twice. You're talking about Genesis chapter 22. Yeah. What does CPS call mean? Calls to Child Protective Services. That's what that means. You got ice cream? Let's go. What's up, Springs? How you doing today? I heard you say that you don't like Cliff. Why is that? He's not a great debater, but that's not why I don't think he's that's why I don't think he fails morally on being a bad debater. I think he's intellectually dishonest. I think you kind of have to be a pastor, though, to be honest with you. I think if he were intellectually honest, he'd be able to hold his own better in real debates versus just having to catch college kids off guard on their way to class. He excuses atrocities in a lot of his debates. And even beside those points, this isn't a moral failure, but he makes these soundbite sort of he has these soundbite sayings that I hear far too often being parroted by Christians. Life can't come from non-life. I had somebody recently who was 15 before I blocked him trying to debate me in my comments. And he was like, I've never seen life come from non-life, just quite literally parroting off a cliff instead of thinking for himself. It's like, motherfucker, you haven't seen your own. If I say what I want to say, I probably get banned. But you feel me? You ain't seen some jewels drop yet either. Why are we talking about what we've seen non-life from non-life, life from non-life? Come on, dude. Yeah. Or people that say there's this one recent video where he was like, there's not any science in the Bible. There's not any physics or biology or whatever the fuck in the Bible. Trying to make this dishonest presupposition that atheists think that the Bible's a textbook. It's stupid. I think he's just overall a very stupid person. I think his son's a pretty stupid person as well. In a formal debate, even I would crush him, and I'm not a very good debater. If anyone says yes, please trust someone else to raise your babies. Please do. Please, please get your babies out the house. No, because if God is real, he never asked his creation to do something so cruel. I mean, have you read First Samuel? Have you read any of the Old Testament now that we're talking about it? Just so you know, Christianity is the only religion which God will not force you to do it. I don't think that makes it literally any better whatsoever. The apologetics kill me with Cliff. I've heard of some good apologists, or like at least somewhat better apologists, more honest apologists. He's just not one of them. All right, peak validator. Let's bring you up here. W Ryan for the no. Peak validator.
Oh, you let me. I was low key rage baiting, bro. I'm good. I don't want to debate you.
You rage baiting.
Sorry.
You rage baiting? Oh, you think this is
Nah,
funny?
I'm
You
not
think this is a
religious
joke,
at
man?
all.
Oh, you think this is a joke? You think I do this for my fucking? You think I do this for what? For my health? That's what you think this is?
For your health, I think you do it. I don't know. I don't know why you do it. Maybe you just have free time. I don't know.
Oh, wait, you want me to jump off a cliff or something? Is that it? Get out of here, actually. Get out of here.
What?
Get the fuck out of here. No, because God wouldn't say that. Who are you to say what God would or wouldn't do? Isn't his ways supposedly not our ways? Right? Depends which God. Klombadrov. You're Christian, but you still wouldn't. Hell yeah. Anyone who says yes needs to get their tube stabs or get a vasectomy in this instant. Oh, please. Please, yes. Honestly. Anyway, we're 50 minutes in and we have 31 CPS calls. It's actually insane. Speaking of something else that's a little bit low for the stream numerically, these likes. 3,700 and something. Am I appreciative of quite literally every single last one of them? Yes. Should we get those up? We probably should. Tap the screen. Do the screen taps. Completely free. Free of charge. You know? It costs nothing to tap. Let's get up to 5,000 real quick. Why not? I'm selling out. I'm putting myself over. Why not? We're selling out. I'm gonna light up a cigarette. We're just gonna sell out. Why not? Ghosts. What? Let's see. Lynn, thank you for the follow. Get the easy name out the way. Ghosts in one hater and Glazer. Thank you for the follow. What the hell kind of a name is that, man? The fuck kind of a name is that? W on the 5,000 likes. Let's go. See what we can do if we can put our minds to. That is so fucking condescending. But no, thank y'all. Appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. See what we got here. Purple Flower says no. Anya says no. Someone says heck no. Love to see it. Murder is always sin, except when God tells you to do it, apparently. You, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. My God allowed Jesus to die for a greater sacrifice. So my God, it could have your child, sorry, could have a greater purpose. Or is that a yes? You know, I'm gonna take it as a yes, actually. Why not? It's been a while since I put up a CPS call. It's been a while. See what we got here. Fucking mouse wheel is broken. I don't have kids, but if I was completely clear and told me multiple times, you would consider it. Oh, I was going to put up 31 calls. We're going to make that 33 real quick. You was here 30 minutes ago when it was at 13. Yeah, it's been fun. It was fun. Rather do it to myself and not my child. Exactly. I'd rather do it to myself literally right now for no reason. All right, TikTok, please don't take me down. Please don't take me down. It was a joke. It was a dark joke. It was a stupid joke. Please don't take me down. If I get
What's
one
up,
of those
brother? Yeah, I definitely do it.
You do it? Hell yeah. W.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on up. Quick, to the point, succinct. Love to see it. Oh, jeez. All right. Anyway, yes, TF? What do you mean TF? How is there a TF to that? Hugh, do you watch Dr. House? That's funny. My guess was just Robert House, the guy that just came up and quickly said yes. I've seen it, I think maybe once, or like most of the episodes. It was after it got like syndicated on TV. So yeah, I've seen a lot of it. If they a zoophile, hell yeah, that's great. I mean, you know what? I get it though. I get it. I get it. I get it. I hate how internet's ruined me, because when I hear zoophile nowadays, I think of like furries instead of like, oh, that's something that people actually do. I don't know. You're the leader of New Vegas, not a doctor. Cock and ball torture, Dr. Freeman. Okay, let me stop. Kanye West fan and Kanye West fan 420 and FNAF gamer 270 says yes. These are two very obvious kids, so I'm not even gonna count it. If your name is Kanye West fan 420 or FNAF gamers 270, you are not above the age of 18. I'm not gonna count that one. We're not counting that. No, get the heck, get out of here. It's Saturday tomorrow. It's not a school night. What are you doing here? It depends, honestly. Is the child born or is he and she in utero still? Ooh, W abortion. Let me stop. But I don't know. Already born. I could have swore I just saw a guest, but I think they left. Bro's not even calling CPS. Of course I'm calling CPS. I'm gonna call him after hours because it's like 9:42 where I'm at. I'm gonna call him after hours. Say, hey, 35 random people who I don't know said yes they would murk their kid in a hypothetical in my TikTok chat earlier. Go get them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Lane says yes, you would. That's unfortunate, but, you know, appreciate the direct response. I guess. You got to find your wins where you get them. They're my blood. I'd rather disobey God than hurt my blood. You know what? Hell yeah. W. Tar, thank you for the follow. No, because God would never tell anyone to do that. That's not what, that's an answer to a different question. You mind answering the one that's on the screen? If he did, would you do it? If he did, would you do it? Yes, because he can bring them back to life. I might even start a new, instead of CPS, it might be like FBI calls or something for that one, but no. 37. Do you still believe in God? Just curious? No, I don't believe in God anymore. I'm an atheist. Say hello to Galilea. Hey, Galilea, how you doing today? How you doing, gorgeous? How was your day? You're joking, by the way? All right, I don't feel like taking it down, so I'll just keep it up for when somebody does inevitably say yes. Meg, thank you for the follow. And background stalker person, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Somebody said yes, so the actual number is 37. JC, thank you for the follow. Cora, thank you for the follow. You take a shot at Unaliving God? Yeah, me too. Why not? You know, hit him with that John Jones elbow. Are you actually calling CPS? No, I'm not. No. On who? Who am I going to call CPS on? Randoms and TikTok. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? You feel so pretty now? You should always feel pretty. Purple Flower, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Have a good day, brother. You have basketball game. Enjoy basketball game. I got your yes already. You sick fuck. God will never tell someone to do that. If he did, would you do it though? How are you calling CPS on their imagination? Dude, put two and two together. Put two and two together, man. Why don't you believe in God? There's a lack of evidence for God's existence. Rate Hugh Laurie. What do I rate Hugh Laurie? After that shit you sent in Discord earlier, I don't know if I want to rate Hugh Laurie. I don't know if I want to go that route. Kanye West will look you dead in the eyes and swear that Hitler bar was fire. Yeah, Kanye West needs fucking help, dude. The watching him go out so bad, it's heartbreaking. Tina, thank you for the follow. 37's an insane amount of people already. Yeah, we're not even an hour in. That's more, even after the hour's over, that's still more than one person every 2 minutes. This feels satire? No, of course not. It will never do such a thing. Yes, he is God, so of course it will. I already got your yes, you piece of shit. All right, let's bring you up. God wouldn't do that, bro. TF. I mean, I get the question.
I would not kill my kid, bro.
W answer, man. Hell yeah. Is that an Earl Sweatshirt album cover on your background?
Yeah.
W music taste. W answer. We are just up. We're just up. I'm gonna let you go now. I'm gonna hold your shoulder as I let you go. But you have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you.
You too, bro.
W. Hell yeah. There's no objective morality if you're an atheist. I'm gonna blow the objective morality argument out of the water pretty quickly. I think genocide is awful. So a God that committed genocide is not the reason that I think genocide's awful. I think infanticide is awful. So a God that commanded it in 1 Samuel 15:3 can't be the arbiter of my morality. I think pedophilia, sexual assault, and slavery are all awful. And God condoned those things in the verses that I can tell you literally right now. So, if, you know, logically speaking, cannot possibly be the reason I think, I think these things are bad. What God commanded genocide? The Christian one, the one in the Bible, Genesis chapter 7, I think it was. I don't know, the flood story. It's just a weird question and shouldn't be dived into. Obviously, he would never ask that. If we want to break meta, I think we shouldn't dive into it because he's not real. So he would never ask somebody to do such a thing. But if you actually believe in God, how far are you willing to stretch your obedience? That's what I'm here to show. You believe the God of the Bible is the adversary? I think that's a good position. He did technically commit the first sin, you know, lied to Adam and Eve about what would happen if they ate the fruit. Haley, that's not what I asked. I asked if he asked you to do so, would you go through with it? Not, okay, let me assume what God would or wouldn't do and then like project that onto that. Nat, thank you for the follow. Reginald Flabbergaster, thank you for sharing the stream. Appreciate it. We're at 12,000 likes. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank that. Thank you. I just noticed. Thank y'all so much. That's huge. All right, Juno, Hawk Tua, and Bodhi Benoit. Yeah, Bodhi Benoit. That's such a tongue twister. Bodhi Benoit. Thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate it. CPS calls you've done or calls on you. I don't have any kids, do you think CPS has been called on me? There's no objective morality in religion either. If you have a God that's the arbiter of morality and that God can change his mind, like they have the capability of doing so, then your morality is definitionally not objective either. Libra, stop unfollowing and refollowing. What the fuck, man? What are we doing? I need literally every single last follower I get. My stream is dying. My stream is dying, man. Speaking of dying streams, subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. I just uploaded the video. I rank Christian catchphrases on a tier list. It's pretty fun. It was a fun video. Took me a lot of time to record. It's like an hour long. Check it out. Why not? Link in bio. I'm selling out. Fuck it. We're selling out. Oh, the stream is fine. It's alive. It is a living stream for sure. Star emoji. Thank you for the follow. If God asked me to do this, it would contradict himself, so he would not ask this. Can God do whatever he wants because he's all powerful? Simultaneously, didn't he command multiple murders throughout the Bible? Just to make sure we're talking about the same God here. Geo kills Taliban based. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Dog Prophet, thank you for the follow as well. Like 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3. Not only just adults, but he explicitly says kids in that one. And matter of fact, I'm going to pull that verse up. Because a lot of people don't believe me when I say it. So I'm going to make sure there's pull some receipts real quick. And before somebody says context, I'm going to read the 2 verses before it as well. Because they're the start of a new chapter. NIV fucking sucks, dude. It's one of the versions I've read, but it's not a great translation. NRSV, SCE, it doesn't really matter. Samuel told to Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint you king over his people Israel. Now therefore listen to the words of the Lord. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I will punish the Amalekites for what they did in opposing the Israelites when they came up out of Egypt. Now go and attack Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have. Do not spare them, but kill both man and woman, child and infant, ox and sheep, camel and donkey. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verses 1 through 3. Monica, thank you for the follow. And Jumbo, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Personally, I would never even have children in the first place. They're very loud. Me either, honestly, at this point. I might just get a vasectomy. I might just neuter myself altogether. You know, what do I need those for? Just empty the sack at this point. To unalive someone else, should they be prosecuted by local law? Should we prosecute? Are you sitting here and asking me, should we prosecute a killer? Is that what we're doing? Come on, man. No, I don't actually call CPS, Ali, unfortunately. What problems with the Islamic God do you have? If I answered honestly, I'd get banned. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I can't even dive into it. It's really fucked up. Ask me in Discord, I'll be proud to explain more in depth, but Muslims do watch me. I talk openly about what I think about the Quran and Islam. And what do? They report me for it. Because they get offended. I've also gotten some death threats from them. I could care less about the death threats. I'd death threat myself. Why not? But yeah, they're interesting people. Anyway. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the entire New Testament is apologizing for God's behavior in the Old Testament. It doesn't do a very good job of it in like Matthew chapter 5 verses like 17 through 19, where Jesus outright says to obey the law and not to do away with any part of the law. I don't know. I think it would depend on how annoying my kid is. Based. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's bring up a guest. Let's get a guest going.
Hey, brother.
Am I reading his name correctly?
Yeah, Shihadi. But
okay.
Well, since you don't have an argument against the Islamic God, let's just talk about the Christian, right?
An argument again? I mean, I do have one, but I quite literally cannot if I want to preserve my stream.
Okay. So let's simply talk about the Christian one, yeah?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it.
So yes, I would, and I think there's a tale in the Bible, right, with Abraham and Isaac, where God ordered Abraham to slay his son Isaac.
Genesis
and an angel
22,
stepped in
yeah.
and stopped it, right? And an angel stepped in and stopped it. So I see that, and I know that it is not in God's nature to order evil, and I know that.
Are you sure about that?
I will be stopped. Yes, I'm sure about that. If
What
the
about
Christian God.
What about 1 Samuel 15:3, where he orders the slaughter of infants?
You mean the Amalekites, the all evil people? Yeah. Those people were determined evil by God, and so it was punishment for their crime.
The evil infants?
Yeah, lock in, bro.
The lock into evil infants?
Can infants do people, human life, have the capacity for evil at any stage of development?
I think we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Not just say, not just spawn trap them.
Cross that bridge when we get to it. So wait until they do evil to take their life. Come on, lock in.
Or at least until they're past the age of accountability. Are we fucking joking?
No, I'm not joking. God knows this, bro. Lock in.
Lock in. I'm locked all the way in. I'm locked into not murking kids. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, and they're evil, bro. Kids can be evil. And
are you rage baiting me, bro?
All people have the capacity for evil, bro. Lock in.
Are you rage baiting, bro? Come on.
Yeah, bro, there's no rage baiting. I'm actually being dead serious.
All right, man. Get. You know, a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a whole new category for this dude. No, we're making a whole new category. This is revolutionary. Y'all have never seen it before. We're gonna make an entirely new category. Whole new category. Love to see it. Love to see it. We're skipping past CPS on this one. I'm just straight up, I'm gonna call the Avengers. I'm calling the fucking Power Rangers on this one. Made a good point. The capacity for evil means that infants should be slaughtered. I don't know if that's the point we want to, I don't know if there's a hill we want to die on, man. 38 CPS calls? Yeah, we're not even halfway done. If this stream keeps up, I'm going all night. Speaking of keeping up, let me bring up another guest. Let's see what we got here. Make sure to like the screen. Tap the screen and like the stream. I keep getting those mixed up. Let's get to 20,000 likes. I think we can do it. All right, let's get this. Normally completely black profile pictures make for riveting conversation. I mean it sarcastically, by the way. What's up, dude? Or
hi, how are you?
Do that. Hey, how old are you for TikTok purposes?
19.
All right, what's up, man?
So, is this the only topic you'd like to talk about? Is the one on the screen?
Not at all.
Well, I guess I don't know where to jump off at. I'll start off with saying I
gotta-
believe I would.
Oh no, okay, never mind. You got it. I was gonna say a good jumping off point would be answering a question, you know?
I guess give your most genuine reason as to why you no longer believe.
It's not what this stream's about. You can ask tomorrow or like maybe even later tonight. But like
okay, so you want the question to be center focused around what's on the screen roughly?
Yeah, I'd prefer.
Okay. But then I guess at the point I'll just answer the question. I believe I would, and my reasoning for it is from my personal experience, I've learned to trust that whenever there's some sort of guidance provided to me, it's likely for a good reason. I believe that the individual, the Christian God that we're referring to, has justified reasoning for whatever he commands. because
Mhm.
it's for the betterment of whoever is involved within the situation, society-wise.
Well, maybe not the betterment of the kid that just got murked, but you know what? Fair. I appreciate the honest answer. Have a great rest of your
I'll
night.
put it. Can we remember? I guess you just mentioned regarding 1 Samuel. I forgot what the number was.
First
Regarding to
Samuel
when
15:3.
first, yeah, 1 Samuel 15. That's when God, I believe, commanded for His people to. I think the term was dash the babies with rocks or something along those lines.
No, that was Psalm 137, verse 9.
Okay.
But
You want?
that wasn't God commanding it, to be completely fair. That was David singing about the the pride of it's a long story. You just got to read all of 137 and get it.
Okay. In regards to whenever the lives of the children were taken, can you provide me a little bit of context to the situation so that I
Yes,
can? Yeah.
absolutely. So the short rundown is that 400 years earlier the Israelites were attacked by the Amalekites before the events of 1 Samuel 15. And on that day, the Lord said, I will destroy them completely. This is my promise. I don't know if he said this is my promise, but it's God. He promised it, basically. And so 400 years later, with people that were long dead and had nothing to do with the attack, he was like, okay, let's cash in this check real quick. So he talked to Samuel and was like, okay, Saul is going to be the new king. Give Saul this commandment to completely go attack and destroy all the Amalekites, including the kids and the children and the infants and all of their camels and sheep, their transportation and their food and their men and their women. Just completely wipe them out, 100%. And Saul didn't. There were some people he had mercy on. Not those kids, obviously. They got murked, and that was GG no re. But basically the whole point of the chapter was the benefits of complete obedience to God. And so since Saul did not completely obey God, he wasn't considered the rightful king of the Israelites.
Okay. I guess starting off with addressing it, did you have any issue with anybody outside of the infants getting slaughtered? I don't know which words I can use because you might get, uh, banned on TikTok. But
I think
was
400 years after the fact, if their descendants didn't have anything to do with the actual attack itself, I mean, I don't even think there's a leg to stand on. I think it was shitty for the same reason I would consider it shitty if my great 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 grandson was murked for something I did, or if I was murked for something my great 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 grandfather did.
what if they carried on the same tradition and mindset as their ancestors did 400 years prior?
The babies.
Oh, so you want to solely talk about the babies like nobody else?
I mean, like, when we're talking
Because
realistically about the Bible, it's like we have to look
yeah,
at what it actually says. Like, I feel like if
that's fine.
we front load too many like hypotheticals into it over what the verse says, it's like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to pose hypotheticals. I'm just saying the reason I believe that it was commanded was for the mercy of the children, rather punishing the children, right? Because the way that I view it is, let's say the Amalekites did carry on the traditions and the people of that generation were still, let's say, immoral, similar to the actions that had taken place from their ancestors 400 years ago. The children still having and holding their innocence. I believe many people would like to say that we would like to preserve the innocence of the children, but people I think tend to forget about the era that we're talking about. It's not like these individuals can march into, let's say, whatever nation it is, whatever castle kingdom that they live in, and slaughter everybody who is immoral, but then take the children for themselves. Because when people are traveling from wherever their destination is to another destination, this is days long travel. So if all the women and all the men who partake in these immoral actions are supposed to get slain, how can they nurture for the children? At that point, I believe that the children will end up suffering from like malnutrition, dying of hunger or thirst, something along those lines. So the act of unaliving these children while they're still innocent is an act of mercy so that they don't have to have a prolonged suffering. Yes, it sounds very cruel in the moment, but I believe in the bigger picture, you're actually benefiting the child because I wouldn't want to say, okay, I have a chance to stop this child from having a potential suffering because I know we won't be able to reach our destination in X amount of time or something along those lines. You see what I mean?
it's God all knowing.
He can know all if he chooses to. I don't believe he knows all 24/7.
Does he know? Does he know my name?
Possibly.
If I were to have like a grandson, does he know what their name would be?
No, I don't believe so. I believe you might know the possibility of what it could be.
You're an open theist or like a?
Yeah, but I accept the Christian God, yes, or the Abrahamic God of the Bible.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go after that one. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I've been on a few roller coasters in my day. I went to Cedar Point a couple times. I've been on some roller coasters. Had the wind knocked out of me and almost fainted. It was a wild ride. I think those were still not quite as wild rides as it's not necessarily your fault, but given justification for the slaughter of infants when an all powerful, all knowing God could figure it out.
Well, I have a question. You say this all powerful, all knowing God could figure it out.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but I do got other guests, so appreciate you coming up. Have a great rest of your night. Yeah, if you want to talk about it more in depth about like Bible deconstruction, I'll probably be live tomorrow or later tonight. But appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
You take care. Alrighty, that was a person. That was indeed a person. Matt Strosity, thank you for the follow. What the hell is that name? Trump Boss MAGA. That's unfortunate. Thank you for the follow. Let's see who else followed while I was listening to that. Yeah, that was a ride. That was a ride. That was a ride for sure. Jeremy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me catch up on YouTube, actually. Cute people getting dipped in honey mustard over here. Somebody got dipped in honey mustard over in YouTube. Oh, JM, dude. Oh, come on, man. You got cooked, man. Hate to see it. What sort of God would? I mean, if you read the Bible, oof. If you read the Quran too, oof. PXXWXX, thank you for the follow. Maybe we shouldn't let these Christians near kids. I got a whole literal folder of mugshots of predators that have, from who were pastors and stuff. I think that should be common knowledge at this point. We should probably keep the kids away. Keep the family safe. Okay, what's up? Sorry, who was this?
Music Theory.
Music Theory. What's up, man? How's your day going?
Hey, it's going pretty well. How about you?
It's one of the days of all time for sure.
Perfect. I'm the one who you read my comment. It said, should we prosecute people who unalive with local law?
Sure, yeah. I think that I'll be more direct.
Wait, before you continue, I want to clarify. So that yes, that was my comment, but that was the second half of my comment. I had to divide it up to 2 comments because of the character limit.
Okay, real quick. PR, thank you for the rose. Just noticed. And Cypress, thank you for the rose too. I appreciate y'all. All right.
29 for TikTok purposes, by the way.
Okay, cool. All right.
So I just wanted to give some clarity around that. I was not asking that. So I'll make mine quick and then you can get somebody else up here. But I wanted to propose a prompt. Wanted to ask, well, really for you to ask, Christians, how in the current day we communicate with God. On that, if somebody communicates with God through that method, which I believe they'll say prayer and reading the Bible as their communication methods, then if God communicates to somebody in the present day to unalive somebody, should we prosecute that person with local law if they say that they communicated with God through prayer and God commanded them to unalive somebody?
Oh,
so would love to hear their thoughts on that. But that's all I had, so I'll jump out.
Yeah, appreciate you coming up. That's actually a very good question. Yeah, I think if God made me do it, should that hold up in court? All right, but yeah, have a great rest of the day. Appreciate you. Multi-guest user does not exist. Should he deleted his account that quickly? Didn't have to delete your account. I'm just fucking around. Is murder not a sin? It wasn't a sin when he commanded the slaughter of infants in 1 Samuel. So I don't know what we're appealing to the 10 Commandments here. Honey mustard on a baked ham. I'm not a huge fan of honey mustard, actually. I'm not really big on it. Maybe it's because I don't like I don't really like sweets or sweet things with savory dishes. Typically, you know, obviously pineapple on pizza is an exception. There's a few exceptions, but yeah, honey mustard's just like a little weird for me. Got another. Nope, he dropped. Our guest dropped. So I don't know. God would never say that to me. That's not quite what I'm asking though. If God, so I'll maybe ask it a little bit more directly, since maybe like reading it on the screen is a little bit people's education levels might be different. You know, it happens. You know, we don't choose our education level. But if God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? Isn't this disrespectful to God? Is it disrespectful to say that I wouldn't unalive a kid based on his commandments? If that's disrespectful, yeah, fuck God, actually. Yeah. I'll wholeheartedly agree with it. Hey God, I don't want to murk kids on your command. I consider that disrespectful. All right, fuck you then. GG. Grilled pineapple on a burger. That seems a little bit egregious. That's a little egregious. A little. No, because God's not real. I mean, yeah. You based. You cooked. Is there not a literal story in the Bible where some guy had to sacrifice his son? Yeah. I mean the Gospels, but beside the point, Genesis 22, Abraham and Isaac. Yes, call CPS on you. I might call the FBI on you with that Hebrew username. Let me stop. CPS calls. Oh shit. Yeah, it's Child Protective Services calls. Let's see what we got here. 45. Yeah, I see. I'm adding it real quick. Catching up on a YouTube comment though. If you want to talk about babies getting murked so much, let's talk about Noah's Ark then and where all the babies going to. Hell no, they're being saved from a long, cruel, evil life by way of drowning. By way of drowning. I'll save you from this long, cruel life by just drowning the whole planet. Even I could think of a better way to do it. If you call it CPS on people, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. So my mother says God gave us a brain, so we should use it. There you go. Hell no and nah. Let's get a W for Atomic 1214 and for Anchu. I don't know. How dangerous is it? It's pretty dangerous. 45 people over the course of an hour and 20 minutes. That's like one person every 2 minutes admitting that they would proudly murk their kid if, you know. Is your name Daniel by chance? No, my name's not Daniel. It does start with a D. You got the D right, but not the... Got the D right. I'll rephrase. You got the first letter of my name right, but not the rest of it. Will A, what's up, man?
Not much. How are you?
It's one of the days for sure.
All right. So there is a degree of how dangerous, because there's a question. Is it dangerous enough that the state should be brought in to suppress it?
Is it dangerous enough that the state should be brought in to suppress it? I feel like if any laws aren't being broken, then no. But I feel like it should at the very least be known of the danger level. I think that we shouldn't prosecute Christianity statewide for the same reason we shouldn't prosecute fire. You know, it's in and of itself could be used for good, could be used for bad. Let's try not to use it for bad. Salvatore, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it.
What would you say to the Chinese laws regarding religion?
I don't know about the Chinese laws regarding religion.
So it's illegal to set up religious schools. It's illegal to allow children to enter worship services. It's illegal for Muslim men to grow beards. It's illegal for Muslim women to cover their hair. It's actually illegal for certain denominations to exist unless the state has monitors for them. What would you say regarding the Chinese laws towards religion?
Wait one quick second. I'll let you know what I gotta say for it real quick. Give me a minute. Based? W China in the chat? Wait a second. Let's get a W?
There's another thing you might not like, but I'll ask.
Wait a second. Based? Wait a second.
Forced abortions for ethnic minorities.
W Shanghai? W Beijing?
Wait, you're still a W for forced abortions?
W Lhasa? Wait a second. Wait a minute. W Tibet? Taiwan? The fuck is a Taiwan? The fuck is a
Well, no,
Taiwan?
yeah, China has
I'm
forced
just-
abortions for ethnic
I'm
minorities.
just kidding. That's awful. That sucks. But the other stuff you mentioned, based? Jeebus, why are you speaking in Burmese, man?
Would you say that Cardinal Zen should have been arrested?
Who?
Cardinal Zen was the Catholic bishop of Hong Kong, and he was arrested for supporting the Hong Kong protests. Would you say that that was justified?
The Hong Kong dude. Why is this going off topic? You know, let me answer you directly, and then let me try
Well,
to.
we can stick with the religion issue, but then you went on the weird China meme thing.
Yeah, it's a meme. It's a meme.
And I wanted to see how serious you were about your.
Not
sort
very
of
serious.
pro-
I would really hope that me blasting a Chinese communist song and saying what's a
Well, I
Taiwan
wasn't sure because
would have given it
I
away
wasn't
as
sure.
a joke.
You know, there's a lot of people who the world would probably be better if they drank a lot of bleach instead of talking. You know, so you can never know.
I do have to remove you for that. That'll get the live taken down. You know, like speak freely. You know, based, but but that can get my live taken down. So I do got to get you out of here. I quite literally don't have a choice in that one. At 49, I'll trust you on it. Why not? Why not? Plus, I haven't been listening. But yeah, you know, TikTok's weird about talking about SH on here. But yeah, let's get a W. China. Wait, based? No, we stop. I saw you, Neo Fair. I'll bring you up. What's up, Savannah? How's your day going? Neo Pharaoh.
Hello.
Are you driving?
No.
That was a little bit too long to say no.
Driving. Well, I'm in a car, but I'm not driving.
Well, what's the make and model of the car? What's the make and model?
The make and model of the car, I guess like a Toyota or something. Toyota.
Toyota. Can't stand Toyotas. I actually removed you because just in case TikTok doesn't believe you, and B, because I hate hearing myself. But you like the little echo? I can't stand my own voice, but then again, who can? Bring up my baby. Bring up the apple of my eye real quick.
Yeah. So
hey.
How are we grounding the intelligibility of the universe?
How do we ground the intelligibility of the universe? Axiomatically.
Yeah. No, I reject that.
All right. What would you what's your premises?
So my premises is that one, God exists, and to ground the state of affairs of the world, we need God to exist.
Mhm.
And it just follows from that, clearly.
No, I don't personally believe you. You know, before I dedicate my life to Christianity, I gotta hear your premises.
No.
You know.
No, not Christianity. No. I don't like a God-aligned grape.
Oh, got you. Just God in general.
Yeah, it's God in general.
All right. Well, unfortunately for you, the only God I know how to believe in is the Christian God as a former Christian. So I'm gonna let you go here, but I'm convinced.
Later, baby.
I'm convinced. Anybody need some prayer in the chat? Any prayer needers? Any prayer needers in the chat? Who needs some prayer? Is this a joke? You think I would joke? Nobody say yes. What do you mean nobody say yes? What do you mean nobody say yes, Libra? I'm just gonna let me get this shit off the screen. I'll do that later toward the end of the stream. Like the stream, y'all. I need a prayer. No, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. Because I just realized like we're on a roll. Anyway. We'll do it later. You need some tacos? I do need some tacos as well. Hopefully you're driving to go get some tacos. All right, I could have swore I had another guest. I don't. Unfortunate. Hate to see it. All right, we're at 50 people. 50 people. My goodness. My goodness. 50 so far. An hour and a half in, by the way. Your Hugh's #1 hater is crazy. 51. Oh, no, Libra's not saying yes. Libra's not a... Wait, host, are you an atheist? I am an atheist, yeah. I'm an atheist. No, 51. Did somebody say yes? Let me look up real quick. Oh, no, Master didn't either. Oh, wait, no, yeah, DVL. Libra's a bozo is crazy. Jeebus, you might get banned for that one. All right, we don't talk bad about Libra in here. We don't talk bad about Libra. Why am I saying that? We gotta save me. Gotta save that for me. You know, only I can talk bad about Libra. I don't want to take a. You know, I don't want to cheat the hangman on this one. Make that 52. Jeez. But yeah, I am. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any god or gods, and I think religion is inherently extremely dangerous. I think it's a. I think a plague would be the best word to describe it. It's like a plague, something that spreads uncontrollably. Probably should be kept in check, but that hasn't been kept in check. I think plague works. I think religion's awful. Yeah. Yeah. People are actually saying they would. Yes. Yes, for sure. It's crazy. Your power trip? Is it a power trip? I think religion is shit and just a way of controlling what people think, and it's caused people's death. Indeed, it has caused people's death. It's caused many people's death. Millions. Somebody with some African roots, some Native American roots, some Polish roots. Since we're on the topic, I'm just catching it from every direction. Some Polish, some Native, some African. It's not looking too good. I got some harsh words for religion and its consequences. Your name is an oxymoron. Skepticism is its own form of chains, and an empty plate is indeed a meal. Yeah, I agree. As someone with some white and yellow roots is crazy. Biden of Isaac is a brutal story. No clue how the story was ever idolized. I'll never know. I'll never know. Pissy Kitty says no. Let's go, baby. Let's get a W for Pissy Kitty in the chat, man. I agree about religion, but it seems more like a spirituality question, and less so. There's nothing spiritual that says you have to obey a god to the point that you would kill your own kid if he asked you to do so, you know? Oh, you believe there's something supernatural, we came from somewhere. That's all cool and fine and dandy. I don't have an issue with that per se, but, you know, you have to believe in a god and love a god so much that you would murk your own flesh and blood just because they tell you to do so. Yeah, I think we got a call cap on that. Pro-choice don't believe in God and kill millions of babies. That's not quite. I would research the consciousness of a fetus or a zygote before we have a discussion about abortion. I think people who disagree are also contradictory. What do you mean contradictory? Wait, I got the puzzle piece. One second. Wait a second. Ugh, there we go. I'm missing a lot on YouTube. What the fuck? They're talking about chicken nuggets. I forgot I was live on YouTube for a second. I accidentally closed out of YouTube on my Streamlabs. I forgot I was still live. Also, thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. Let's push it up to 20K. Why not? We can hit it. We can hit it. Speaking of hitting it, where's Amna? I'd do it even if God told me not to. It's fucking crazy. You know what? Just for you, Nathan, I'm gonna put you on the Avengers calls list. I'm calling the Justice League on your ass, dude. You can disagree, but it's murder, especially when you have second and third trimester abortions. How often do you think? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. If I say what I want to say, I'll get banned. You do it unprovoked is crazy. What the fuck? Just somebody in here who's got an actual science education. It's just not even science education at that point. Just get them out. Just get them done real quick. Unprovoked is crazy though. You do it for a French fry. No, I'm calling Power Rangers you motherfuckers. Hell no. W. Alexander, let's go. Change it to 54. Someone says they will because God has a plan. Oof. Oofity oof. People not know there's already limits on they you know what I feel like? They know, but they care less about understanding than they do about appealing to their cult dynamics. Yes, if God told you to, oof. Oofity oof. For those of you wondering, why does this atheist go live talking about a God he doesn't believe in? 55 calls in 1 hour, 32 minutes. The beer getting machine got a job to do. It's fucking crazy, dude. Come on, man. Enough. All right, Nathan, enough. All right, the beer getting machine is fucking crazy. 19K, 20K, let's do it. You saw the live an hour ago and it was only 8. And we're like halfway done, if that. Alexander, thank you for the follow. CPS CPS is gonna be busy. I live in God's will, God's way, so I would. Oh jeez, Ari, come on, dude. What are we doing? Ari, keep talking. I'm almost there. Is crazy, dude. What the fuck do you mean by that? Ew. Jack, thank you for the follow. Ryuji Sakamoto, thank you for the follow. And I feel like I missed one. I did miss one. Tapeworms, thank you for the follow. What the fuck? Anyway, we got another one from the YouTube chat. Speaking of which, while I have 60 people in here and viewership's a little bit above average, check out my YouTube, man. I just released a video. It's like an hour long. Throw it on, you know, hear somebody yap for like an hour about catchphrases that nobody else gives a shit about. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Link in bio, beacons. Anyway, I'm not even. Is that Norwegian? Hasteden Thijingeljern? Thank you for the follow. Tina, thank you for the follow. Maddie, what does that say? I don't know. Thank you for the follow as well. And that's, yeah, there we go. There we go. It's the voice dude. Nah, man. Why are we saying this to people, right? Keep talking. I'm almost there. Now I feel like me doing the stream, I'm just, you know, helping this dude or this person either flick bean or stroke ween. Now I feel uncomfortable. Anyway, Christians have to say yes here because God's call is just and morally, objectively correct / good. Are you a Christian, Dom? Are you a Christian? God would never tell me to do that. It actually preaches against it in His Word, the Bible. Are we sure about that? Are we positive? Are we sure? Believing in God just means you acknowledge His existence, not love Him. I mean, I don't even acknowledge His existence. I see no reason to believe in a God. So I don't know what to tell you now. Hugh bend over? What the fuck, G2? Come on, man. Bend over? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You don't need to get castrated. Say your username? No, I can't say your username. I have to have a stroke in order to be able to say that. You're just here because your boyfriend's asleep. Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let me stop. Anyway, I see a guest in here, or do I? No, I don't. I must just be the schizophrenia. Rapidly approaching Hugh's location right now. 3 minutes? Oh, no. You know the fucked up part? I know if you are 3 minutes away, there's only a few places you can be. Because, like, I'm near to some shit. Like 3 minutes, I think I know. If you were, I would know exactly where you are. Just say, like, stop right there. I'll meet you there. We'll grab a hot dog and a Slurpee. That should be a dead giveaway. Anyway, please do it again. I'm not saying that you, like, I can't, what is that username? Nope, W. Michaela. God wouldn't tell you, tell HS high school to do this? He wouldn't tell a high school to do it? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what I asked. Would you do it if he told you to do it? I'm only a state away, but my dick long enough to... What the fuck, huh? G2, what the fuck am I reading? Anyway. If God tells you to do this, it's not him. It might be a psychological thing, not a God thing. Yeah, take some Seroquel for sure. 57? Somebody said it? We got a yes? We do have a yes. Cat says yes. That sucks. Hate to see it. What's the CPS call counter at? Is that 57? I got to update it for YouTube, but going back and forth between the screens, I missed out on too many comments, so I can't really say it. And like, if TikTok had like Live Studio had a virtual camera, I could just do it that way, but it's just way too much. Are you actually calling CPS on people? No, Kai, I'm not calling CPS. I don't know these people. I don't know who's joking. I'll assume half are joking. Even still, like, if I'm generous and say half are joking, that's still what? 28 and a half people. Anyway. Why can these chats never be normal? I don't fucking know at this point, dude. You got over 20,000 likes? Let's go, baby. Let's go. If you liked the stream, if you liked it, I was going to say something really out of pocket, but then I remember there's a bunch of people in here. Ice Leaf and Rin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And Eric, thank you for the follow. Also, Ari, thank you for the W. He'll know if he wants my kid on a live, he can do it himself. Fair take, fair take. No, the Lord would never it's someone evil in disguise. Amen. You know what, autism? After reading that name, I'm not even going to respond to that one. Anti-contextual, thank you for the follow. You're going to finish on the screen, want to catch? Ew. What do you mean by that, man? Catch what? Surely you're not talking about... Skylar is a Zonite. Thank you for the follow. Where do suns come from? I would look into stellar formation if I were you. Do it clap? Stop asking these fucking questions, man. Do it clap? What the fuck kind of... Like, huh? Can we talk about the prompt on the screen? Can we talk about the prompt on the screen? Not whether or not it claps, dude. I'm not answering whether or not it claps. Okay? I'm not answering like, does it clap, which way it leans. I'm not going to oil up. All right? I'm not going to do a JOI. Right? Stop asking these weird questions. Anyway. Jason says yes. That's unfortunate. We got some hell no's, though. Love to see the hell no's. Stop asking me to say your username, man. I'm not saying that I'm a man. I'm a male. I counted you from earlier. Stop it. You're tall, so does it clap? Come on, man. Let's see here. Oh, Ducky D's nostril. The reason I'm not looking at your comments is because you're just recounting Genesis 22 instead of answering a question. Imagine if I was like, would you save New York if there was like a nuclear bomb or something? Or like, you know, if it was being threatened by some trickster god, would you save New York? And you just like recounted the Avengers script to me. It's like, you're not answering the question. So what the fuck am I doing? Absolutely not. My children are most beloved and more important than God. You know what? Peace be with you, W. Hell yeah. Love that. I'm not going to say any words in any other languages, man. No. There's no. I'm not reading other languages shit, dude. I don't know what I'm saying. Libra crash out. It's wild. You changed your name to #1 Libra hater. I would be crashing out too. It's not a language. No, somebody else told me to say something in, it looks like Albanian. No, because God would never give me revelation to do something out of the 10 Commandments. Who are you to say what God would or wouldn't do? Aren't his ways above your ways? Isn't that how that works? Free Libra? What the, dude, stop. Calm down. Okay, bye. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in 60 seconds. This is a bad time to say you're a Virgo sun? Oh, it's not a bad time. I'm a Taurus sun, obviously. I'm a Taurus sun. What is it? Not Libra. Cancer moon, I think. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. No, it's a Taurus sun. I'm a Leo moon. And I'm I think it's a Cancer rising. I can't remember what my rising is. All I know is like Taurus, and like whatever the fuck. I can't remember at this point. Anyway, you love Taurus people. They're so fun. Yeah, they can be fun. All right, let's bring up the next guest. We finally got one. 58 is crazy so far, though. Bella.
Hey.
Hey. How old are you?
Why would God tell someone that? Oh, how are you? Sorry.
Yeah. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
18.
What year were you born?
2006. But I'm not.
Okay, go for it.
All I had. Why would God tell somebody to do that? I mean,
if we want to get technical, he wouldn't because he's not real. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the only answer I have is hell no. So I guess that's all you want. But I do believe in God, and I used to be an atheist. So. But if he did that, I'd be like, fuck no, man. That's it.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, you have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you.
You too. Thanks.
He's not real. Okay, if you can't debate religion in good faith, don't debate it. What better faith is there to debate it in, honestly? If somebody says, here's a book with talking animals and people rising from the dead. Let's be good faith when we debate it. Huh? People ask why I don't do debates very often. Like, look at our starting positions. Look at our starting positions. I'm accepting reality for as is. That's maybe erroneously, maybe incorrectly, but fair enough, right? You believe in a book with talking animals and people rising from the dead. Spam elsewhere, Z. See you later, dude. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you. I tell you not to do one thing. Skadoosh. Get the fuck out of here. Sean says yes. That's unfortunate. 59 now. I see. Haciendo Delo. I see. 60 now. Is it 60 or is it 59 still? I see the 59th. And I don't see the 60th. Don't see the 60th. But you know what? I'll take your word for it. Why not? I'll take it with a grain of salt. People should only believe in a great piece of literature, Pete the Cat. No, Felix the Cat for sure. Tahiti? What about Tahiti? I want to go to Tahiti. For the record, I'm a Norse pagan, not a Christian. I do admire the pagan beliefs, especially like Egyptian beliefs. But same deal. This is less so about plus like to answer your question directly, this prompt isn't about like the claims of religion. It's about the implications of religion. You cannot serve God and money. Who says I serve money? Speaking of money, let me get a goal. 61. Who said it? Yes, but that's because that's what Abraham almost did. Oof. That's an oof. That's a yikes even. Stop trying to say of course and yes, dude. I've already counted you. I would not, because I would obviously be the devil, or I'm probably going through religious psychosis. You know what? Never mind. How are we updating this in real time? I'll show you the setup real quick. It's kind of a fun setup. Can I F11? I cannot, but that's okay. Let's see here. Let me make sure display captures on the right scene. You have a plan before the year is out. We're going to harvesting mangoes in Tahiti. Round trip to French Polynesia is a little bit expensive this time of year. I'm not affording that on a customer service representative salary. But anyway, Mini Nova says, yes, I got you in a second. Thank you for the follow, mechanical malfunction. Appreciate you. It's this monitor, apply. Let me show you all the setup, how I see the things and how I update the things. And you're going to see how I update everything. Where's my display caption? There you are. Okay, there we are. So this is what I see. This is my, my scene. This is all my stuff. Move this out the way real quick. So I'm on Live Studio. There's the chat. There's all my peeps. How y'all doing? There's y'all right there. Here's my sources over here. Here's my CPS call source. All you gotta do is click settings. Let me move that out the way. Change the number. Boom. Apply. Boom. Too easy. That's how you do it. Yeah, I'm on a PC. I'm not on a phone. What does CPS mean? Child Protective Services. I will make sure everyone suffers because God wants it. Fair. That's fair. See what we got here. Simini says yes. Damn, Simini. Simini? Is that how you pronounce it? You know what? Why am I giving a benefit of the doubt pronouncing your name correctly if you say you would murk your kid if God told you to do so? What are we doing? 63. Skadoosh. What type of question is this? To gauge the willingness of people to commit atrocities in the name of their religion. To show clear as day, and things aren't all sunshine and roses. CPS showed up to your house yesterday. Had to buy, no. If I say what I want to say, like y'all would think I'm so mean, but I'm just busting balls. You would do it for fun. It's fucking crazy. I'm calling the Avengers on you, dude. Would you make a Wattpad story about Goku, Sophia the First Door, and Little Bill if God told you to? What? Goku? Who's Sophia the First? Did that come out after I stopped watching cartoons around I don't know. How old was I? I was 12-ish, 13-ish, somewhere in there. No, 14 for sure. What year was I? 14, 2010. So yeah. No, I don't know Sophia the First. I don't know these things. I'm employed. He never said to unalive a child. He did multiple times, especially in 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3. There was also the Jericho story a little bit earlier before 1 Samuel, but that's beside the point. Sophia was this princess who went to princess school. Good for her. Curious, hope you're not uncomfortable. Can I ask what your religion is? No, you're fine. You can ask me what my religion is. I'm an atheist. I don't have a religion. I don't believe in anything supernatural or divine or magical or paranormal or anything like that. I don't believe in any God or God figures or God concepts. I don't think they're real in our reality or outside of it. I don't believe in an outside of our reality. At least I don't see a good reason to. No ghosts, no spirits, no gods, nothing like that. Widowy Wong. Never, ever, ever, even if I don't have a kid. Let's get a W for notification. You know what I hate about y'all? These notification accounts. Y'all got me one time when I was new to streaming and I was sitting there streaming, I forget what game. I think it was like Valorant. Said your account will be banned if you if you don't shut down the live stream in like 5 minutes. Y'all got me. I fell for it. I bit the onion. Goku getting strapped down by Dora. Yeah, Dora got that switch on. I don't know why they keep fucking with Dora. Hope you're having a great day. It's actually not a great day. It's not the best day ever. But it's okay. It's fine. Nothing a little money can't fix. You would deep throat 400 dicks for God? What the fuck did I read, man? Do you believe in aliens? I do believe in aliens, but I don't think they're ever going to get to us. So I think any claims that people saying they've seen like UFOs or aliens on Earth, I think they're lying. I think life can evolve elsewhere in our universe, obviously, but for aliens to get to us, they would have to know where we are, know how to get to us, have the technology or capability of getting to us, and then want to get to us. And I don't think all four of those will happen. Do you like Pete the Cat? I'm not sure who Pete the Cat is. How do you deny the Holy Spirit if you've already received it? You're going against the Lord. I mean, logic goes against the Lord, so I don't know if we want to use that line of logic. Ominous ass background. Yeah. I feel like for a topic like this, like we can't imagine it, a nice sunset on a lake. Like just I'll show it to you real quick over on YouTube. Which one is it? Sunny Lake. Like imagine this. Just a sunny lake. Just all beautiful, tranquil, and everything. While you gotta reflect on if God told you to end your child's life, would you do it? We gotta read rooms here. Also, what's up, BBO? I don't even know what the fucking number I'm at right now. The fact that anyone said yes is alarming. Yeah, much less 63 people in an hour and 50 minutes. Absolutely not. God would never tell me to do such a thing. If they did, though, would you do it? Who the hell is Pete the Cat? I'm gonna look up Pete the Cat. If this is like some outlandish shit, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm not a super gullible person, but alright. What we got here? Oh, he loves his white shoes. Oh, I love your white shoes too, buddy. Oh, look at him. That's so cute. I live under a rock? Kinda. Honestly, I just work. All I do is work. Just that. I work. I log off for the day. Take a nap, maybe. That's really about it. I think about the binding of Isaac every time I hear about the Abraham story. I mean, it's what it was based off of, yeah. God is real because I have a $300 SS2 Gohan fig from DBZ's Cell Arc. Boo! Let me stop. The YouTube comments. What's going on over on the YouTube comments? Uh-oh. Oh. Oof. TikTok, please don't take me down. Hell no is a W answer. He did ask someone in the Bible, but not only to test loyalty, he told him not to do it afterwards. Yeah, this is what happened in the Bible, but we're not referencing the Bible here. If you believe that God still exists and that God could ask you to do such a thing, like he has the capability of doing so, then it's moot what happened inside the Bible story of Genesis 22. What if God told you to shoot the other God, but you don't know which one is the clone? Oh, man. I would have to ask something that only God would know. What would only God know about me? I don't know, actually, because I'm an open book. I say a lot of things. I'm an open book. I don't know. Speaking of open books, fun fact, I know the capital of every single country on the planet. So, You can quiz me on that if you want to. Name a country, I can tell you its capital. Has to be an actual sovereign country, though. Like the territories, I know some of them, but I'm not the best at them. My eyes will literally turn red, and my friends would have to hold me back so I don't hurt them. W answer. W answer. Did you just see a Will Wood tag in the chat? Maybe, I don't know. Lebanon, Beirut is the capital of Lebanon. The capital of North Sentinel Island. Did they even have a capital? Does that even have a capital? But yeah, Beirut is the capital of Lebanon. Let me bring up this guest real quick. Can't even see their name, but whatever. Hopefully I'm not getting debated. Oh no, we're good.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
18. Sorry if my mic sounds bad. I messed it up a long time ago.
I've heard worse. All right, what's up?
Is it bad? Like,
It's you just sound like you're in an empty room. That's about it.
Oh, well, yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, would you if God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it?
So, an all-powerful being told you to unalive your child.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Goddamn.
The creator of everything.
Well, goddamn. All right, appreciate you coming up. Thank you for the direct answer. You know, there we go. We'll make that. It says 66. Did I miss out on 2 of them? Anyway, I missed out. Are there 66? Capital of Jordan is Amman, by the way. Wow. Burundi, either Gitega or Bujumbura, depends on who you ask. I'm trying to look for these other 2. Deuteronomy 21:18-21 is God telling people to unalive their kids. Yeah, he does that multiple times. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I can't see the other 2. Fuck it. I'll give benefit of the doubt and just count the 1. That'll be a 64. But yeah, religion's dangerous, y'all. Religion is very dangerous. There's almost as many CPS calls as there are people watching. Yes, you would do it because I'm not supposed to question them. It's fucking crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy religion. Awful. Awful. What's the CPS calls count for? Calls to Child Protective Services for people saying yes. All right, anyway. Almost a 25K likes. Let's round that out real quick. Why not?
All right, what's up, bro?
What's up, dude? I already counted your, did I already count your yes? Oh, yeah, I did. All right, you want to get some justification? Want to?
Okay. The reason I say I will unalive my child if God told me to do it is because in my belief as a Christian, I'm not supposed to question him. You do not question God's will. In the Bible, multiple times, he literally states you're not supposed to question him. I let God do what he's going to do. If God tells me to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and that's not a red flag to you. You know, all powerful creator of the universe will want anything from you whatsoever.
No, it's literally stated in the Bible multiple times. I'm not supposed to have nothing before God.
Yeah, that's pretty
Nothing is going to be before God.
If I almost want to give an analogy here, but I don't feel like it'll give way for intellectual honesty. So I'll go ahead and move on to the next guest. But appreciate you coming up, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Mini Coconut, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Capital of West Virginia. I'm less good with state capitals. I do know that Charleston is the capital of West Virginia, though. Gang, that's religious psychosis. It is indeed, gang. It is indeed. We're loyal. I don't think there should be any level of loyalty that should make you want to murk your own kid. Capital of Mali is Bamako. Dookie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that follow, Dookie. Yeah, thanks so much, Dookie. Where'd you find that background? I just looked for it, honestly, on like...
Hello.
What's up? Mini Coconut.
Mini Coconut here. Hello.
Mini Coconut. Yeah, how old are you for TikTok purposes?
19.
Sweet. All right, what's up, man? Would you unalive your child if God told you to do so?
Depends. Are they black or white?
No race. They have blue skin. They're wearing a FUBU jacket. They're wearing a fedora. They got a chain.
If they're wearing a fedora, then they're probably a homosexual, so we gotta kill them.
Sheesh, dude. Get out of here.
Whoa.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Capital of LeBron's dick vein? What the fuck kind of question is that, man? The fuck kind of question is that? Suriname, Paramaribo, or Paramaribo? I don't know. Get out of here. He's just trolling. Just trolling. Guys, he's just trolling. He's a little silly, goofy guy. Anyway. Chris Felton, thank you for the follow. I think he meant the child. At this point, I don't even know what to think anymore. I'm at 65 CPS calls and counting. You're mini coconut? Yeah, I see your name, dude. How do I request? You know how to request. It's not a question of if you want to. It's a question if you're making an idol of your kid. Making an idol of your kid is crazy. Loving your kid unconditionally to the point that you would never harm them is considered making an idol. Disgusting, disgusting, awful, terrible, horrific religion. We're trying to paint it out as a potentially a bad thing to love our kids so unconditionally that we would never hurt them. Are we joking? Are we fucking joking? Kylie, you don't believe in God? Fun story. I used to date somebody named Kylie who was also not a believer in God. That relationship didn't end too well, though. They were, long story short, it's some cheating behavior. I don't think you're the same Kylie, though. I highly doubt my Kylie would find my streams this way. Plus, my Kylie would recognize my voice. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah. Anyway, yes. Okay, joking. All right, got you. What's going on in the YouTube chat? If you fade your pubes, which direction does the fade go? What the fuck am I reading, dude? What? Huh? If you fade your pubes, what direction does the fade go? What the hell kind of a question is that, man? Obviously, it goes from the outside in. Speaking of which, if you want to join the YouTube chat, I don't know why I'm trying to promote my shit right now. Raylan, thank you for the follow. Check out, yeah, let me just promote my shit real quick. I'm gonna if nobody else is gonna shill for me, I gotta shill for myself, you know? You gotta put yourself over. Wrestling terms, by the way. Where is it? Oh, wait, no, you can't even see that. Ugh. There we go. Follow my shit, man. Follow my stuff. Capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. But yeah, follow my stuff. Link in bio. YouTube. My backup TikTok. Right? Twitter. Facebook. Instagram. Twitch Kick Trovo. Send text to speech. It's fun. All right? Put money in my pocket. Why not? Kylie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. People saying yes are crazy, and we're not even done yet. Do you let people join? Yeah, I'm just I'm catching up. Outside in is the way to go. Exactly, you know. You want to have like if you're going to fade it out, like, you don't want like some sort of like down the middle like strip for, you know, just like, oh, like to surround it in, if you get my drift. You want like those classic 2000s porn star like strip going on. I should really stop before I get banned. Kay, thank you for the follow. You would never hurt the air fryer operator. It's fucking crazy. I think it doesn't matter. You should stand up for yourself and your child. I think so too. Yeah. And I think a God that knows everything and that created you a certain way would create you to, you know, understand why you're saying no to him. Do I know Deep Throat by Cupcake? Unfortunately. What's the capital of my pubes, man? My pubes don't have a capital, man. What the fuck kind of question is this? What color are you doing? We should all dye in different colors and make a rainbow. Dude, what the fuck, man? Why are we doing this? I call orange. Orange, by the way. No, because unconditionally loving isn't making an idol. It's more so of it putting your kid above God. I don't think you know what unconditional means. I think that's a you problem. I don't think that's a me problem. What's your answer? My answer is fuck no. Fuck no. That's my answer. If I had a kid and God was like, hey, murder your kid, LOL. You know, I'm gonna get right in his face if he lets me in his face. If he has a face. And just like a big, proud. Fuck no. You get me? Faith B, thank you for the follow. What if Christian baby read the Bible, you would be Christian? Read the Bible too, would you be Christian? Would I be Christian if a baby read the Bible to me? I believe in God at that point, but would I be a Christian? Like follow God, worship Him? Probably not. Probably not. TBH with you. I'm gonna put this right here. Sounds like you farting. I was not farting. Fig Neutron, thank you for the follow. If God truly told me to, yes, I would. That's a call to the Child Protective Services. I appreciate the direct answer, though. Can at least appreciate that. And Brant's husband, thank you for the follow. Capital of the Undercity. Come on, ask capitals of actual countries, man. Come on, actual countries. Don't make me look stupid. Even though I make myself look stupid quite literally every day. Lux, thank you for the follow. God wouldn't ask that. If he did, would you do it? It's a very direct question on the screen. It's a very direct answer. Yes or no. I get a little miffed at people trying to weasel their way out of having to answer a yes or no question. Because I know you get that, like in a Christian worldview, that there's a negative to both, like both yes and no, but that's kind of the point. If we don't want to answer a direct yes or no question with yes or no, we should think about why we don't want to do such a thing. You saw this on your FYP like 20 minutes ago and it already doubled in number. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. It's always a rough one. Why are we talking about rainbow pubes over in the YouTube chat? W says yes. That's crazy, but I got you. All right, stop spamming, dude. I see your answer. Jesus is the way, John 14:6. I've read the Bible twice. I don't know what you want me to do with it. Let someone join. There's nobody in the request box. Oh, wait, yeah, there is. Oh, Ari. You know what? This will be a quick one. Ari is a person that exists.
Yo.
Yo.
So.
I counted your yes earlier. You want to expand on that a little bit? Why would you murder your kid if God told you to do so?
Yes, God would know that my child would be bad in the future, so I think I'd do it.
Get the fuck
Since
out of
God
here,
knows
man.
all.
Get the fuck out of here. What are we in, Amalek? What are we in? Fucking Amalek, dude? Come on, man. Get me out of here, bro. Just get me out of here, man. Have you ever read the Quran or critiqued it? I have read the Quran, and every time I try to critique it on live stream, I get banned because Muslims always watch alongside Christians, as they're welcome to. The stream is for everybody, but they're even more persistent in making sure I get banned or reported every single time I say something negative about their book. To be completely fair, though, I feel like it's not even necessarily their fault, but more so TikTok's fault, because TikTok more so considers Muslims protected over Christians, even though they're both just religions, and I'm not saying anything about the races of people. But, I don't know. Good boy is crazy. You must be saying that to somebody else. Why is God asking to do such as a question? Because that's a diabolical request. I'd agree that is a diabolical request. Jesus is God. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Any advice on how to be free from a nihilism perspective? This is kind of a tough. Oh, by the way, Gabriel, thank you for the 4 roses. I appreciate it. I just noticed it. Thank you so much. The thing with nihilism is like you can believe that nothing has any. I feel like where the negative issues or the negative emotions that come with nihilism come from is that people digest the fact that things are meaningless, but they're still trying to hold to some standard of thinking that things should have some meaning. Once you truly realize nothing means anything objectively, and that if you are a nihilist, by the way, like there's nothing saying like, oh, you have to be depressed about that fact, right? Because does your depression about the fact matter? No. Once you truly digest it enough, there's nowhere to go but up, because it's like, okay, nothing matters, including how I feel like it should matter, right? So I don't know. It's kind of a tough one, though. I get why somebody wouldn't really be okay with nihilism. By the way, let me bring up a guest. Oh gosh, Flashy, come on, dude. All right, here we go. Here we fucking go. Jaden already counted your yes. Anyway, what's up, Flashy? What do you want?
So, to this question, I'd personally say yes for many reasons. First of all, why aren't you Christian?
Flashy, I'm not in the mood today, man.
Because you see, Trump is the reincarnation of Jesus.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Why do we do this every single day? Why do we have to do this, man? Why do we have to do this, Flashy? Every single time I go live. Damn near. Every time I let you up, I'll leave with one less IQ point. Are you happy about that? Anyway, Hyper Ninja, thank you for the follow. I think I missed another follow as well. Gabriel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm not letting you back up that quickly, man. No. Also, Saf, thank you for the follow. First, ask if he's real. Second, disobey. I think that's a good progression for sure. Mex once said he had to think about it. I'm glad they were your ex then, because oof. Cote d'Ivoire, Yamoussoukro or Abidjan, depending on who you ask. I think both of them technically are, or I don't even know if Abidjan is the capital. I think it's just a really populated city in the Ivory Coast. Anyway, Slenderman, thank you for Slenderman. Don't follow me, dude. I don't want to follow from Slenderman. I already got enough shit going on. The last thing I need is Slenderman following me. If dinosaurs told you to go extinct, would you? Would I really have a chance at that point? Marshall Islands, Majuro is the capital of the Marshall Islands. I think, yes, Majuro. Depressed Sigma, thank you for the goat. Bah! And Flashy, thank you for the rose. Are you ignoring me? There's just a lot of people in here. I do apologize. All right. We can't be serious. I mean, we're, what is it, 67 people deep, so yeah. Let me on. All right, man. Okay, all right. Stop with the roses, man. All right, jeez. I see. Okay. Thank you for your 2 pennies.
Okay, I'm here to genuinely answer this time.
Okay, what's your answer, man?
Are you ready for my genius answer?
Sure. Yeah. Let's hear it.
So, I'd say yes, but listen. Hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you out.
In this scenario, there's an all-powerful being beyond human knowledge.
Okay.
Asking you to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, like, beyond understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it'd be kind of illogical to assume that the worst that can happen is you can just, like, go to a place and burn forever. Because, like, he could basically make infinite amount of suffering for yourself if he really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably not a very nice guy.
So just out of fear.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? I don't even know whether I should count it just because it's you. Just for your track record, I don't even know if I should count it.
But it's a logical explanation of.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Point.
I'm gonna flip a coin. No, we're gonna flip a coin. If you get it right, I count it. If
Can
you
it be
don't,
a dollar coin?
I don't have a dollar coin. It's gonna be a digital coin. I'm not even gonna reach for a real coin.
A dollar coin on the app.
No, you can't make it dude. What the fuck kind of question? Can you make it a dollar coin on the app? Are we fucking joking?
Can you just flip like a dollar bill?
Huh? How would that even work?
Laces or no laces?
Get the fuck out of my goddamn stream, dude. Get out of my stream, dude. Get out of my stream, man. Just get the fuck out, man. Lux, thank you so much for the hat and mustache. Yeah! I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. No, dollar coins are real things. I don't understand why he'd expect me to have one. Well, yeah, thank you for the hat and mustache. Appreciate you. Next victim. Do I even have a victim? Are there any victims up here? There is a victim, Kravis Roberts. Sure, this should be a fun one. Kravis.
Kravis, not Kravis.
Kravis?
You cannot even spell my name, asshole.
Asshole is crazy, man.
I will fuck your wife.
You'd fuck my wife? You would not fuck my wife, all right?
I will make you watch in the corner, you cook.
My wife likes people with normal names. That's what she likes.
I'll fuck her in that asshole.
Yeah, fuck. No, you would not, all right? You couldn't even fit up there.
I will let you lick her ass after I finish in her asshole.
Yeah, you're talking straight out your neck, dude. You You-
Disgusting.
there's,
Cuck.
I'm disgusting. I'm disgusting.
You'll make you watch in the corner, sir.
No, you ain't making shit watch anywhere. Hell no, man.
I will force you to watch me fucking your wife.
No, in your dreams, asshole.
Yes, you will like that.
In your
will
wildest
enjoy
wet
it.
dreams, yeah. Nah.
You will enjoy it.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
You
Let's get a W guest in the chat. Let's get a W guest. Let's get a W guest in the chat, man. Let's get a W for Kravis in the chat, man. That's what we needed. Anyway. Anyway, evolving Dan, thank you for sharing. Soda, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. He sounds like the background. It's crazy. Lace, thank you for the follow as well. He was so helpless against Travis. His name wasn't Travis, it was Kravis. Yeah, you would. Oof. Oofity oof oof. I wonder some. Oh wait, no, you number 69. Let's go. Well, I'm saying let's go to that. That's an awful, awful number. Eritrea, Asmara. It's the capital of Eritrea. Where's Neo? Thank you for the follow. Do you ever think we'll get a Bible Dragon Ball crossover? Only if it's going to be in Spanish. Because that's like Latino's two favorite things put together. The Bible and Goku. Blue Heart and Lil Bit. Cole's version. Thank you for the follow. Vince, thank you for the follow as well. Simply put, as a Muslim, no. Why? Because God is all good. By doing that, he would contradict himself. You know, the thing is, after I've read the Quran, I have arguments against Allah's goodness because of shit that I very clearly read, but I just can't say shit about it. Can't say shit about it. See me in Discord at this point. Zero, thank you for the follow as well. Anyway, next guess. Flashy dude. No, decline. No, decline actually. No, decline actually. No, that's just a decline. You're the first decline of the night. I haven't declined anybody yet. I've declined you though. Obviously not. That's a W answer, cunt queen. W name too. Certain neo-pagans on TikTok were trying to worship Goku for a while. He's not even never mind. If I said what I had to say about Dragon Ball, like people would look at me crazy. It's overrated. Fuck it. Dragon Ball is very overrated. So overrated. You're pretty strong. I'm gonna get defeated and then come back stronger and then beat you and then like we'll just carry this on for 4 series, I guess. Doesn't matter, bro, because he wouldn't really ask for it. He just wants you to be willing to do it. He wants you to be willing to do it. Why would an all-powerful, all-knowing God want you to be willing to murk your own kid for him? Do we not realize? Am I in fucking La La Land, or do we not see how narcissistic that is? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Am I in the fucking Twilight Zone right now? You have such a voice actor voice? Nah. My acting itself is awful. Sounds like a toxic relationship. Yeah. I want you to love me so much that you would murk your own kid. Are we fucking joking? Like, come the fuck on. Let it be your partner telling you to do some shit like that. Let it be your wife. Hey, honey, I want you to love me so much. Just take Walter Jr. out. Yeah, just Walter Jr. Yeah, I want to bring up Breaking Bad. Yeah, just get him out of here. You know, send him packing. He'll enjoy the next life. He'll be able to walk in that one. Send him packing. You look at her like she's fucking batshit. You would look at her like she's batshit. Number 1 Spooter, thank you for the follow. Goodness. All right, next guess. If this is Flashy again, I might crash out. Flashy, get the fuck out. Dude, no. Stop it. Get some help. Kiribati, Tarawa. Tarawa's the capital of Kiribati. I don't know what these emojis are. But Yunus, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's get the day started. Thank you for the follow as well. I'm gonna show, like, we're selling out, dude. We're gonna keep selling out. This is sellout hour. We're gonna keep selling out here. YouTube. My backup TikTok. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, Trovo. Discord, Snapchat. All that stuff. Right there. Link in the bio. Just putting that out there. Just dropped a new YouTube video. I'm pretty proud of it. Am I that proud of it? Nah. Is it low effort? Kinda. Kinda low effort. Am I still proud of it? A little. Like an hour long. It's a fun little video. We rank Christian catchphrases. Check it out. It's fun. Anyway, next guest. 570 Ezra, thank you for the follow. I got Braun over God. Me too. As a wrestling fan, I got the like Braun Breaker over God as well. Braun Breaker would spear God in half. Not even joking. Jameson.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
I am 19.
19?
Yep.
You a smoker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm not judging you for it. I just had a cigarette not that long ago.
I know it's a bad habit, dude.
It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. I've been trying to get off of them too. Like I only recently started back. We'll get into the good stuff afterward. I just got to get this off my chest because like I was doing so good for so many years. I'd quit before like in 2019 before the pandemic, and like just recently I'm just like, oh man, these are God's gift to earth though. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, for real.
A good fucking menthol after a beer. Oh my,
It's just addictive, man.
there's
It's
just
so
something different about it, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's great stuff.
And I
Anyway,
guess my biggest problem is it's like when they're in front of me, I can't stop, and it's not necessarily that like I have the ability to not continue buying them, but when they're around me, it's every minute.
oh man, I can't even buy a pack. I went you know, like the Black and Milds of cigars. I only just buy like one of them at a time because I'm just like, if I keep a box of cigarettes, I'll just look at them all day. Especially when I'm working, just like I'd smoke the fuck out of one of those right now. It's terrible.
All right, so I wanted to get in. So I don't necessarily believe in God. I'm agnostic. So I'm like moving and not moving either way. So like in this kind of hypothetical, is God like, does this continue with heaven as well, or like any sort of afterlife?
I don't know. It's. I think it's down to personal interpretation. The version of the prompt I used to run was like, if your God told you to do it, would you do it? And but the only like people were more persistent about my use of the term "your God." It's like there's only one true God. It's like okay, cool, that's fun, but like,
exactly.
can I get an answer to the question? And people weren't intent on giving me answers, so I just stuck to this. But I don't know. It's up to personal interpretation. Really quickly though, Lori's fan, thank you for the follow, and missed one. Dom, thank you for the follow, and Carly, thank you for the follow as well.
So my only argument that I could really see is that like morally, if there is this all-powerful, all-knowing being and they're asking you to kill your child, would that potentially mean that your child would go to heaven because you do it, and if you don't do it, your child doesn't go to heaven?
I think if we really, 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 really stretch it as far as humanly possible, like let's try to justify it as much as humanly possible. Like if there's a better reason for it, then that God should communicate it if they know it, you know? Because like just expecting me to do it out of the blue is just like, what, like, fuck you. Who are you?
Yeah, blindly asking it, then I totally get it. That's just the only point that I kind of wanted to make.
All right, fair. So you wouldn't do it?
No, I wouldn't personally do it.
All right, I'll keep you up here for just a quick second. 1 second. Okay.
All right, I appreciate it, man. You have a great night.
You too. Wait, what's? I'm so sorry, because I know the more we talk about it, the more you'll think about it. What's your preferred brand?
My preferred, bro, I'm basic Marlboro.
I like the lights. I used to like them back when I was before I quit the first time. I'm more into like, I'm getting money now, so American Spirits Yellow Pack. I'm just a hipster piece of shit. Just put me down.
I don't really care. I'm just trying to get the most efficient like cigarette, just something that
fair.
gets it.
Yeah.
All right, you have a great night, man.
All right, take care. Peace.
Peace out.
All right, I missed a couple follows. Let me get those. God bless Philip Morris. Yeah, W. Philip Morris in the chat. No, not W. Philip Morris. I should not be smoking. All right. To be fair, I've only had like what, maybe since I started back, maybe like 3 cigars and 2 cigarettes, but that's literally like that's about it. it gets out of hand really quickly. If you don't know nicotine addiction, you don't get it. So I understand it, but man, it eats at you. SHV Melly, thank you for the follow. Nitrous Fox, thank you for the follow. Parfait Cookie, thank you for sharing the stream. Ari, thank you for sharing the stream too. And Della, I've been seeing you sharing the stream the whole time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up, Jojo? How you doing today? Linux Old Tech Lover, thank you for the follow. L on Linux. I can't stand Linux. I try figuring that shit out. I'm like, a computer shouldn't be this hard to use. Also, M, thank you for the follow. Did people actually say yes to this? Yes, 69 people so far. Just the ones I've been able to verify. So it's not looking too good. Somebody else said yes. We got an helicopter in the chat. Funny name, but see what we got here. Just really quickly. I like to see it myself. I like to see these things myself. Nope, sure enough, there you are. All right. There you are. What's up, Daragon? How you doing today, man? How's your day? You sound like Hugh the Atheist. That's because I am Hugh the Atheist. I changed my name. My name's changed. I got a new one. I didn't, like, the word atheist in my name was just, like, holding me back in the algorithm. It wasn't a huge change, obviously. 89 people on a live stream, like, fuck me anyway. But, yeah. I changed that up. Good, bro. Good seeing you. Good to see you too, man. And your Armenian goodness. The fact that people actually would is kind of sad. Very sad, actually. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Is that not St. John's? That's Antigua. St. George's. St. George's. Hugh the Femboy? Come on, man. No. Is it St. George's? It is St. George's, right? St. George's. Hugh, like, it's got to be St. George's. I think it is. Is it? Or am I thinking of Grenada? It's one of the two. No, that's Kings. Is it Kingstown? No, Kingstown's for St. Is it Kingstown, dude? I can't remember. It's either St. George's or Kingstown. Let me figure it out. Nope. Stop right there. Stop right there. Let me figure it out. Because, like, in my mind, I picture St. Vincent's flag and Grenada's flag, and I just keep getting them mixed up. St. George's for St. Vincent. Final answer. It's probably Kingstown. Fuck. Yes, because God did the same with Abraham. Oof. If I'm wrong, it's one of the two. 71, I see. You have a DS? I used to have a DS. You win? Shit, dude. Fuck. I just keep getting those two mixed up. You're not letting anyone on? Just give me a minute. All right? Make a pot of coffee or something, all right? Pull up. You'll be all right. Just give me a second. Catching up on comments, all right? If I just let the stream only go to guests and not the comments, what kind of a streamer would I be? Probably a more popular one. Don't answer that. All right, let's see here. If this is wrong, do you think it's wrong for God to have sacrificed his own son for our sins? Yes, actually. Because you know what I would have did if I was an all-powerful being and could have did anything any way I wanted to? I wouldn't have enacted a generational punishment for 2 people eating a fruit. That seems very inefficient for me. Katie Hash, thank you for the follow. All right, let's bring up a guest. Let's bring one up. Why not? Am I religious? Fuck no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, how old are you for TikTok purposes?
15.
You gotta be 18 or up, little man. Appreciate you being here, though. Let's think about it for a second. Oh, let me send my son down to get Swiss cheesed and strapped down and switched down. Because I'm the one that made a generational punishment for 2 people eating a fruit. Your mind can't comprehend why God does what he does. Shouldn't nobody's be able to then? Here's what kind of trips me out with Christians saying, like, oh, his ways are above our ways, or, oh, you can't comprehend God's ways. Okay, fine, fair enough. I'll even go so far as to agree with it. A being that's omnipotent, omniscient, created our entire complex reality. Would I be able to understand that? No, the fuck I would not, actually. But once you want to sandbag to saying, oh, we just can't possibly understand God's intentions, that means that I'm justified in saying I have no reason to believe in God. If I can't make any sort of sense whatsoever about the shit that he does, why would I believe in him? What's the point? Oh, you're supposed to make sense of it just enough to believe him and love him and trust him, but not enough to, account for all of the stupid shit? No, man. That's not how that works. Stupid. It's done. Very bad, actually. All right, let's bring up another guest.
No.
W. Anyway, you're guided by you're guided by, so yes he would. Yes you would. That's fucking unfortunate, but that's okay. It's a setup question. What a dumb question to ask. I think it's only dumb if you think that no I wouldn't kill my fucking kid is something that shouldn't be like, huh? It's a dumb question. It's a setup. He wants us to say that we wouldn't kill our fucking kids. Are we joking? It's a setup to say no I wouldn't kill my kid. That's a setup? Pathetic. Like, huh? You're like, we're so caught up in the nature of the question that you're like, oh no, I feel so bad about saying no, I wouldn't kill my fucking kid. God damn, what a joke of a religion. A joke. A joke. We're that opposed to having to say no, I wouldn't kill my goddamn child. We're that opposed. It's a setup. He's setting us up. He wants us to say that no, we wouldn't kill our kids. Huh? What? This silly atheist. Oh man, he's trying to trick us into saying that we wouldn't kill our kids. The fuck? Like, I can't wrap my mind around it. I want to. I want to get it. I want to digest it. I want to chew it and swallow it and have it swirl around my stomach and intestines and then get shit out of my asshole. I want to do it so much, but I just can't do it. We're that opposed to saying, no, I wouldn't kill my kid. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad I'm not a Christian anymore, dude. This is absolutely fucking pathetic, man. Ugh. Ugh. Sheesh. Anyway, to be completely fair, though, I want to be a doomer about it, but I give credit where it's due. Most people have said no so far. There have been more no's than yeses I've seen, and I could at least appreciate that. But that being said, are we so caught up in the idea of disobeying a God that's supposed to be all good anyway, so he'd understand why you disobey him. But you're so caught up in not wanting to say that you think it's a trap to say that you wouldn't kill your kid. Ugh, man. You know what? To make up for my exasperation, to make this right, to set this right, let's drop some likes on the stream. I'm selling out, dude. Fuck it. Like the stream. Let's get up to 35K. I know we can do it pretty quickly. Why not a 35K? It's not that far off. Anyway, Trenton, what's up, dude? Let's see what you're up to.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
19.
Sweet. What's up, man?
So I'm an atheist, just to start that.
W.
And here's my question for you.
Mm-hmm.
From the perspective of not only Christianity, but all religions, do you understand how they could see something like this as disrespectful?
Absolutely, and that's exactly why I did it. I
totally agree with that.
If a religion is calling for people to blindly obey the actions of somebody who's claimed to be all good, so much so that they would kill their kid over it, or it's worth debating about, I think they should feel disrespected by it. They should feel some fire under their ass about it. Absolutely, yes. That's exactly why I asked it. I would have asked it even harsher if I could have, but TikTok wouldn't have liked it very much.
So I grew up in a very open home, thankfully. My parents did a very good job of raising me to be able to be what I want. And growing up, I met a lot of very evil religious people. And as of lately, I used to be very anti-Christian, specifically. But lately, I've met a lot of people who do it right. And I guess the reason why I came up is because I guess I just want to let you and the viewers know that the evil speaks louder than the good people do, because the people who push the evil side of Christianity, like not being able to answer if you would or would not kill your child, they speak the loudest. You know, there's a lot of quiet Christians that do it right. A lot of people who believe in love thy neighbor, regardless of if they're gay or anything like that. And they do it right, and they are respectable people. And I've learned this within the last 6 months. I think I've had a couple conversations like this with people who not only can be intellectual about their beliefs, but also not just blindly follow something.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree for sure. In my day-to-day life, I mean, I guess it's different when you're IRL and, like, you know, you can't just go around doing the things that people feel emboldened to do and say online, right? But in my regular life, I've seen plenty of great Christians. Even on here, I've talked to people who've made it very clear that they have a reason for believing the things that they do, and I can respect the hell out of that. But that being said, I think by the very nature of something so legalistic and as something that expects such complete and total obedience, it could give way for awful, awful shit. And so, like, the way to getting people to see that isn't to think on behalf of the awesome majority, minority, who's to say, you know, of the good people, but to highlight the shitty and make it be known these are the people that need to be held accountable, you know?
Right. And that's the thing that's very lacking, especially in America. Accountability for Christians is just not there.
Yeah. And I hate to get too doomerish about it, and especially too political about it, but it's only going to get worse.
Oh, 100%. From here on out, it's gonna be horrible.
Yeah,
We're giving a bigger platform to a religion that already had a massive platform.
Yeah, so especially being partially Native American myself, partially black myself, partially Polish myself.
Yeah, that's come from a background of everything.
It's, you know, it's probably my ancestors that drug me out of that shit, but it's gonna get rough. But so yeah, that's why I'm here for it.
Good. I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's necessarily a clean path to take, but it's definitely a noble one.
Yeah, fair enough.
I do have a question though.
Wait.
Hello?
Yep, there we go. What's up?
Have you ever heard of the Epicurean paradox?
I imagine I have, but I keep forgetting, like, assigning names to things, to these different concepts and arguments. It's just
a Greek philosopher called Epicurio, and he proposed a few questions that prove that God's word contradicts itself.
Oh yeah.
For anyone, either you or in the chat, who's interested in finding out information on your own behalf and researching things on your own, looking into the Epicurean paradox is definitely the best place to start. It shows a lot of the contradictions in a lot of Christian belief.
Oh yeah, I'd love to look it up afterward. Then it'll be one of the things to make my future debates a little bit more robust.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it baits a lot of the really hardcore Christians into answering questions that can't be answered.
Yeah. Honestly though, if you believe in a book with talking animals, I mean,
yeah, sure, you can believe whatever you want, I guess, you know.
Yeah, it's at that point.
Yeah, talking snakes and shit. Yeah.
It's like, you know, if we haven't stopped that, you know, if we didn't stop the train right there, I mean, like, might as well ride it all away, you know. But
right, exactly.
Yeah. All right, man. But I appreciate you coming up. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, have a great rest of your night.
You too, man.
I have a cut on my leg. I cut my leg. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. It was a really deep cut. It was like, you know, some Band-Aids kind of cut. And the it's TMI, but you know how it scabs over, and how it just spontaneously falls off. Yeah, that just happened. Hugh, did God tell you to leave Christianity? No, because God's not real. All right, let's bring up another guest. If it's flashy again, dude, If it's flashy again, dude. If it's flash, okay. If I see flashy in here, but Hello Dubai was first. Also, like the stream. 35K. Let's go.
Daddy, please don't kill me. Please, Daddy.
Did you come up just for that, man? Come on, dude. Okay, man. All right, dude. Okay. All right, dude. Let's calm that down, bro. Let's all relax here, man. I suck at naming things and elite ball knowledge. Thank you so much for the follows. Grandang, fuck off. Thank you so much. They waited for like 20 minutes just for that, man. Delia, thank you for the follow. Paradox, thank you for the follow as well. Bro, was one of the sacrifice kids, right? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I obviously can't talk to kids, but that was clever. That was funny. That was good. That brought a smile to my face. That was pretty funny. You can ask a genuine question. What message are you trying to push out with these streams? Yeah, so the message I'm trying to push out with this particular prompt is that blind obedience gives way for a lot of atrocious behavior and a lot of atrocious ways of doing things. And that we should bring light to that. Flash, there's 3 guests ahead of you. I'm gonna bring up quite literally each one before I get to you. You're like bottom of the barrel at this point. Before I get to you, you're like bottom of the barrel at this point. You got an echo. You got an echo. Unmute whenever you fix the echo. But yeah, there's a really big echo. You saw you let the YouTube chat die. It's fine. It's fine. A 200 subscriber channel. We're already cooked. Yeah, unmute whenever you want to. Your voice sounds so good on echo. Shut up, Libra. Get out of here. Yeah, but just unmute whenever or don't. We can just get to the next person, honestly. I appreciate you coming up. When you fix the echo and do the things, you're free to come back and I'll drag you back up. But for now, I need you to fix that. Because if I have to hear myself, I will quench out. I'll quench out. I'll quench out. Okay, wait, no, there we go. They're good. They came back.
Okay, it should be fixed, I think.
It is fixed. Yeah, nice. What's up?
I was originally just gonna do the bit that the other person did, but now that I'm here.
You know what? I'll pretend I don't know that. What's up? How old are you for TikTok purposes?
I'm 20.
Okay, yeah. What did you want to talk about?
I was gonna say, no, I would not kill my child, but I think you're talking to people who would.
I like no's are refreshing. No's are refreshing. I do love a good no.
It's because if you even look at it from a non-religious or to a religious point, non-religious, if you have a child, you're gonna love that child unconditionally because it's something that you created and that you loved. But then, like in a religious purpose, what God who is so loving upon you and other people would tell you to destroy something that you created?
I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't even throw away a pizza if God told me to. That's how far gone I am. At this point, you could be like, I could have eaten 7 out of 8 slices, and he's like, "Oh, just throw away the last slice." Fuck you.
It's just.
That's where I'm at.
It's like that really funny audio. It's like, God, I'm gonna sell you these 2 avocados for $10, and he's like, that's kind of expensive. You're God. What do you mean?
Right.
What do you care about, like, material wealth?
Yeah, it's just streets of gold, and if you've read the Book of Revelation, it says, I think it's the Book of Revelation, describes heaven as having streets of gold and pearl. This, I'm like, what would God care about that? What?
Or like, because I don't. I'm an ex-Christian. I'm a Wiccan now, but even yeah. So I believe in gods, not just that. I still believe in like Jesus Christ and all that, but I follow other Greek gods. But even then, I still have the same thing. Why would a God who is just cherished in love, and Jesus Christ, he loves all of his disciples, but then it is not a god if it's telling you to destroy something that you love
Yeah.
and that you cherish.
Yeah, I mean, if you read the Bible,
Mhm.
I've read it twice. You know, the God of that book, you know, we're supposed to just change all of our moral intuitions for that guy. Apparently, I couldn't, I could never. And if you could, I want to highlight that at the very least, like believe what you're convinced of, believe what you think, but you know, I want you to know it. I want everybody else to know it. This is who we have to share our buildings with, our schools, our supermarkets. This is who we got to share society with.
It's also another thing is that even if you do believe in it, and like, let's say in the scenario, like, you think God is telling you to kill your child, do not go to other people and be like, God wants you to kill your child.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Do not force it down their throats. A God will just preach love and prosperity and joy, because if he created you in his perfect image of love and hope and all of that. So he wants to see you succeed in life and to do great, amazing things and care for one another, love thy neighbor, do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
He would never tell you to go ahead and tell you to commit tax fraud or kill someone.
To be
At that
completely
point,
fair, though, I mean, I'll commit tax fraud for no reason. So you didn't even need to tell me that one.
in this economy, yeah, you know what? I agree.
Get over. You know, fuck it. You know, this stays between us. I made a couple $100 on Ethereum last year, like crypto. Apparently, you're supposed to report that shit. I didn't report it. I think I put that on my return.
Yeah, it was just, oh no, I missed a couple of hundreds.
Yeah.
I mean zeros.
Oh man, my Ethereum. Oh yeah. Nah, that's not going in there. Period. All right, but yeah, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get to the next guest, but yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I gotta do the bit. Hello, good sir.
All right.
Please keep me up. Oh, please.
All right,
Please.
enough. Okay, enough. I can't stand here. My God doesn't pay taxes. I am my own God, so yeah. Anyway, Trent, thank you for the ice cream cone and the rose. I appreciate it. We really admitted our crimes here. Yeah, I can admit a few other crimes, honestly. I'll just start. I'll just like, what's the last crime I committed? Now that I think about it, what is the last crime I committed? I can't think of the last crime I committed. I don't know. Your God better be Spanky. Oh gosh, no, my God's Doug for sure. I do love Planet Peterson though. All right, who's next? I honestly can't tell anymore. Let me pick at random. What are CPS calls? Calls to Child Protective Services. It's a joke. I'm not calling CPS on you pieces of shit. All right, 1 second. Random number generator 1 through 3. Generate and 1. Okay, so you're next. Are you next? You snooze, you lose, pal. All right, then you're next, I guess. My God would not ask me to unalive anyone or anything, so that question's kind of dumb. I think it's dumb in the regard that God doesn't exist, sure, but if you want to go biblically, you have no leg to stand on. What's up, dude?
Yo, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
I'm 17.
Oh, you got to be 18 or up, my man.
I gotta be 18. Yo, but can I say like?
You cannot. It's you quite literally can't. It's TikTok TOS. But appreciate you coming up, and I do appreciate the honesty. But it's hands are tied on that one. All right, let's bring you up. Nitrous Fox.
Nitrous Fox.
Oh, Echo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Echo!
Echo!
All right, let's bring up the next guest. Let's see here.
Oh no!
Anyway, you're too young to be on this. Indeed, you are. Indeed, you are. Enjoy your cocomelon. You good? I'm not good. I'm not good, Cyrus. Spanky's kind of a badass. Spanky is kind of a badass. I read the Spanky Bible, or the Spanky book, whatever it is, like his holy book. That it's true, because the book says it's true. Easy. Well, I was bringing up Abraham. Silly, you aren't supposed to cherry pick the Bible to suit your needs. Who says I'm bringing up Abraham? Do you believe God currently exists, like today? B, do you believe that Genesis 22 happened before now, right? If the answer is yes to those two things, then like, what does it matter what the story of Abraham is? Personally, I don't believe God would ever ask this, and if he did, I wouldn't worship him. Fair take. Fair take. Yes. Wait, yes to my questions, or yes to you murking your kid if God told you to do so? Oh, the other person here said it was silly. Oh, okay, gotcha. CPS calls? Yeah, we're calling CPS, dude. We're putting cases out on all you motherfuckers. No, it's not. If you think your God would say such a thing, then I'm glad I'm not a part of it. Me too, honestly. And if you've read the Bible, it's chock full. It's chock full. Let me on now, dude. Dude, what, man? All right, dude. What, man? Yes. All right, I got you. Wait, let me add you to my. Let's bring it up to 74.
Hi.
All right, Flashy.
So,
Are you gonna say?
completely unrelated to God, I have a story for you today. So, I was playing basketball
Wait,
with
stop
some
right
people in
stop
my
right there,
weightlifting
stop right there, stop right there,
Yes, sir.
stop right there. 1 second, I
Yes,
gotta do
sir.
something real quick. Just wait 1 quick second. Wait right there. All right, go.
Okay, so I was playing basketball in my weightlifting class today, right? So then what happened next is so basically I'm pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like always last pick and stuff. But so today it was really funny because like nobody ever passes the ball, but I was getting the ball a lot. So I thought it'd be funny if I like rage baited them. So I started like I shot really so like our basketball hoop is outdoors and there's like a fence behind it, and I shot really hard and I shot over the fence into like our little softball area, and then they got really mad at me, and then they all started yelling at me, and then one of them like pushed me out the court and he said, "You're off. We're subbing you in with somebody else." And I was like, "Okay." And it was really funny because I'm just like a pro rage baiter, you know? This is before.
I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Why doesn't YouTube have a counter? Because I would have to change the counter both in, like, I would have to change it on TikTok and then scroll over to my Streamlabs and change it. And that's just too much work, honestly. But I gotta add one real quick. Why not? We're not getting too many in the way of how many do I have? 74. So put those up. Boom. Boom. There we go. Voice changer goes crazy. There's no voice changer. Show us your setup in Discord. Nah, my desk is not clean right now, dude. My desk is a fucking disaster. I got condiments to my right. Cause I want to always keep like the 3 condiments. Well, not I mean, salt isn't a condiment, but I'm always use salt, pepper, hot sauce, and salt, pepper, hot sauce, and what else is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's another type of hot sauce. So yeah, I always keep that stuff nearby. So that's all. That's right there. I got a bunch of random, just like bullshit here, like got my meds right there, a box cutter, a mug, a lighter. There's just way too much going on. Something I can't show on TikTok anyway, so I'd have to move that out the way before I showed it. It's not looking too good. DEI is crazy. Just a DEI counter. If you started talking to me, I'm sending myself to the white pillow room. Me too, honestly. What made you leave Christianity? It's the lack of evidence is why I left Christianity. I read the Bible, and then the Bible was very obviously, like the God of it. He seemed to have different, my expectations of the God of the Bible versus the God I was preached were different. So I was like, okay, that's kind of off. So I looked into apologetics. They had an answer for everything, which I thought was kind of suspicious. So I was like, okay, well, there wouldn't, if it's a book that's not supposed to be perfect because it was written by imperfect people, why are they pretending it's perfect or have an answer for literally every possible issue, right? So I looked into the evidence of God being real because it's like, okay, well, I believe God's real, but let me, substantiate it because it seems like something's really off. And then so I looked at the logical arguments, they sucked. Looked at the archaeological evidence, that sucked. Looked at the historical evidence, that sucked. I prayed to God, didn't get an answer. So I was like, okay, well, I've been hoodwinked and bamboozled and lied to and capped on and all that that kind of shit. So that's why I left. Make lack of evidence T-shirt as merchandise. Ooh, should I? No, that's too much of an inside joke. If I make merch, it's got to be for something that like people outside the community would want to wear. I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong with merch. Look at Danny Duncan, right? Like those Virginity Rocks T-shirts. He's made like $100 million off of that merch, and a lot of people are wearing it, not even knowing it's his. That's the way you got to do it if you really want to make some money. Tammy, thank you for the rose, sweetheart. Appreciate you. You won't get an answer if you don't have faith. Yeah, it seems kind of odd that you're supposed to have faith in a thing before you get a reason to have faith in a thing. That seems asinine. If someone that isn't technically alive started speaking to me, I would think I'm insane and oof. Well, don't do that, but there's pills for that. What's a CPS calls counter? Basically, for people that answer yes, I call CPS. I call Child Protective Services. Do I really? I don't know. Anyway, let's bring a guest up. I'm an atheist, so I don't follow God anyway. Me either. All right. I'm just a fan of punk rock. W name. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How's your day going?
Yeah, it's going okay, man. How are you doing?
It's one of the days of all time, for sure.
It's what?
One of the days of all time.
One of the days of all time. What does that even mean?
It's like it's a day that exists.
Yeah. Okay. Of all time as well.
Of all time, yeah. Like how there's been like a bunch of days before this, and there'll probably be a bunch of days after this.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you believe the universe existed infinitely regressed?
Yeah, but that's not quite the.
So how do you deal with an infinite regression?
That's a prompt for another screen. I'd love to answer you. That's great stuff. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about. It's like B theories of time and stuff. It's really it's a great riveting conversation for sure. But that's just not the point of this particular stream.
Okay, well then, so you'll ignore that fact. But what is the topic of this stream?
If God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it?
No.
W. That's it. That's all I wanted to hear. Just wanted to. We're trying to gauge the implications of high control religion or legalistic doctrine. Well, but if you want to talk more about like debating God's existence and this, that, and the third, that's probably tomorrow, maybe later tonight if I have the energy for it.
All right, man. If you ever want to have that conversation, let me know.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, appreciate you coming up, man.
Yeah, good.
Hell yeah. Was it sarcastic? Yeah. Do I care? Not really. He said no. No is great. Mashed Pear, thank you for the follow. And Taro Bear, thank you for the follow. And Vila Cole, thank you for the follow. No, because I'm an atheist, mainly because of the bad experience I've had with Christians. And you know what, Trin? That's a valid reason. Don't let any Christian try to tell you otherwise. If it's your life, it's your beliefs, it's your religion, it's your time to spend. So don't let anybody tell you, oh no, well that's too emotional of a reason. Go fuck yourself, actually. Also, Lyrie, thank you for the follow. I mean, not follow, the rose. Probably already followed too, but I can't keep track at this point. What do you mean CPS calls? Calls to Child Protective Services. That's what I mean. Even though I'm religious, I'm not unaliving my own child for God. Like, bro, nuh-uh. Hell yeah. Nuh-uh. Would never. 74 CPS calls is sick. Yeah, I got a long night ahead of me. I'm just fucking around. Layla, thank you for the follow as well. Only if they don't give me a beer is fucking crazy too. How do we get to infinite regress? Maybe he wants to like I don't know, dude. Like you know what? I wanted to make a joke off that when the time passed. You know how like you only have like a couple seconds to really think of a joke before it can still hit? My time expired. Hate to see it. GG. Yeah, I would hope that if we're going into live streams where we're bringing up guests and the guy doesn't have a webcam on and he's got a prompt on the screen, maybe it's the prompt that we want to talk about, but I don't know. Anyway, let me set up a new goal. Why are we reading YouTube comments like there's some ancient scroll? Because I love my YouTube comments, all right? And the rest of you should be in my YouTube comments too. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm just gonna put all my shit out there real quick. I'm gonna have a full on just yap session about all my other stuff. All right. Because I don't want to just grow on TikTok. TikTok might not even be here for me for long. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow my backup TikTok if anything happens to this account. Okay. Follow the Twitter. Follow my Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram. Might show my face there eventually. Might happen. Most likely it's going to happen. Maybe not now, but eventually. Right? Twitch, Kick, Trovo. Follow that stuff too. Join my Discord. Add me on Snapchat if you want to. Want to send text to speech? $1 or more on Streamlabs, or donate $1 or more to the Crisis text line through my Streamlabs charity link. What else do I have? Oh, the other stuff. I'm not mentioning that stuff. TikTok really doesn't like it when you mention the other stuff, so I will not do so, but click the link in my bio. You'll see it. It's there. YouTube comments is where it's at. YouTube comments, I feel like it's like its own ecosystem at this point. I don't even know what to think about them. I'm gonna make a new goal real quick. One lightning bolt. Fuck it. Hell no. W. Are you calling CPS on people, or what's the count exactly for? Didn't I quite literally just explain this? I'm so sorry to be short with you, but like, I feel as if though I quite literally just said it, and maybe I'm just going a little crazy. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the lightning bolt, Trent. I appreciate you. And Flashy, thank you for the ice cream cone. The 2 ice cream cones, I see. Thank you. J Bodybuilding. I guess he froze. I don't know. Happens to the best of us. Why do I get so thirsty on Hugh's lives? I don't know. I don't know at this point. I think you just need to be exercised. With an O, not an E. Like, don't take that. Just keep your mind out the gutter. Steven, thank you for the follow. People join at different times. Yeah, but quite literally, the person that asked me what it's for, it's the reason I gave my explanation the last time. So to ask me a question that I answer and then re-ask the question like minutes later, it's makes me feel as if though I'm going a little crazy. And I don't like that feeling. I hate feeling confused. I can't. If I ever get Alzheimer's, I'm gonna be very violent. I'm gonna be a very violent person on Alzheimer's because like that constant feeling of confusion is just, I hate it. I hate not knowing things that, or at least like when things that are supposed to work one way don't work that way. Is this live supposed to be anti-Christianity? Anti-religion in general. See here. I joined late, so I don't know what the CPS call counter is for. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a joke. 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 CPS equals Child Protective Services. Somebody answering yes to them, murking their kid if God told them to do so, puts them on a CPS counter. It's a joke. I'm joking. It's a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm joking. It's a joke. There's a joke. We're laughing. We're having a little fun time. It's a joke. Making light of an awful situation. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Right? Is that fair to say? Is it a joke? At this point, I don't even know if it's a joke anymore. I feel like I get asked, like, people that are persistent with asking a question that's should be pretty obvious. It makes me feel like it's just like gaslighting via circumstance, Instead of like using words to gaslight somebody, it's like your actions are just making them feel crazy. Now I feel crazy because like guy on TikTok having a live stream probably isn't going to call CPS on 74 random people, right? I really hate to get short here, but like you know, you get me. Anyway, what would you joke about that? Like I would give my child to God, but still, bro, that's a big step. I mean, Genesis 22 says it's not that big of a step. So, I mean, you also did kind of say yes there, so I'm gonna add you to the CPS counter. Madasonia, thank you for the follow. Nail Drama says yes as well. Let's make that 76. Shout out to Philadelphia. I'll do it without him telling me. It's fucking crazy. Do you agree? No, because God would never tell you to commit a sin, especially a mortal and horrible one. Through technicality, yes. Within the confines of your question, no. Through technicality, yes, because God doesn't exist, so he wouldn't tell you to do anything, right? But through the confines of your question, I mean, there's multiple parts throughout the Bible where God tells people to do awful things to other people, or the very least condones it. Sometimes outright telling them do the thing. Sometimes it's just like, I see you doing the thing. Here's how you do the thing. My mother said yes, she'd just have another child after. That is so fucked. That is so fucked. I'm unaliving trillions of my children every day. Grand dang, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Jorking my peanuts. All right, dude. What am I reading, man? What the fuck am I reading? What is going on? Do people still believe in God? Surprisingly, yeah. Not only do they believe in God, they feel the need to go around in comment sections and preach. I just block them at this point. I'm so sick of reading that shit. Because they just like, if you would think if you're actually preaching or actually genuine with trying to like save souls or preach the gospel or whatever, you can make up your own copy pasta, right? But literally, it's just the same one. Jesus died for you, block. Did Jesus die for this block, though? Guess we're about to find out. Flashy, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. Even though I'm Catholic, I couldn't do it. W. Love to hear it, actually. Unconditional love for you, kid. W. What's 17 more years? I missed that fucking show. I gotta catch up on it. I haven't seen it since like early season 2. Do you believe in God? No, I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any god or gods or anything supernatural or divine or paranormal or magical. If you even mention that you're an atheist, they always say, "I'll pray for you." Yeah, I'll pray for you. Even if only a fool says in his heart, "There's no God." Jesus loves you. God bless you. Jesus is king. Blah blah blah. Funny enough, I need to stop shilling for my stuff, but I just did a video recently on YouTube where I did a tier list of Christian catchphrases. Like the least harmful ones were in like the benign category, and the most harmful were in the stage 4. So, cancer. That's the joke there. Cancer. Check out my YouTube. I feel like I have no choice to at this point because like TikTok's such a finicky platform. Like even if it stays forever, like they just ban you whenever. Next thing you know, like last time I got suspended for a week, they rejected my suspension in like 3 minutes. You telling me you reviewed the whole thing in 3 minutes? Like, get me out of here. Painted5, thank you for the follow. We all must do what God says, even if it's not what we want to do. I'm going to take that as a yes. That goes right into the CPS counter. 77, one of my favorite numbers. You all know my answer. With a name like Ted Bundy, yeah, I do know your answer. All right, let's get this person up here. Let me on. Flashy, the thing I'd rather do than put you on the stream another time is I can't even say on TikTok. I get sent 1-800-273-8255 if I said what I'd rather do. Anyway, Vivi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
18.
What year were you born?
2007.
Not quite, man. Not quite. but I do appreciate the effort. You tried though. I give you that. You tried. You tried. Son of a bitch. 2007 is 18. No, come back up. Come back up. Come back up. Come back up. I keep forgetting, dude. I can't get my mind out of doing the math of 2007 being 18. I remember 2007 so vividly. I just can't grasp the idea that people that were born then are now legal adults. I can't believe it. No, you come back up, VV. That's my bad. That's my apologies. The year that that's when I first got into WWE. And that was the year that Chris Benoit killed his family. It's so weird. 2007? Like, I remember, like, the whole show they did about Chris Benoit. Vince McMahon, that's like he got blown up in a limo the week beforehand. Wondering what's about to happen next. And then the next, the next show, the stadium's empty. He's saying, like, Chris Benoit's dead. Had the whole little, goodbye ceremony and stuff before people figured out what he did. It's crazy. I remember that like yesterday. That's 18 years ago. 18 years ago. People that were born after Chris Benoit killed his family are now 18 years old. I can't grasp it. I just can't grasp it. If the God that gave us life wants to take it away, then he has every right to do so. That's fucking disgusting. But so I'll go ahead and put you on the CPS calls. But yeah. I think life is worth more than the whims of some narcissistic piece of shit God. That's just me though. That's just me though. That might be a little radical to say, but yeah, maybe somebody being the giver of life shouldn't give them the right to take it away whenever they want to. Because if we want to argue for that, then I mean, oof, you know where I'm going with that. Anyway, if God was talking to me, I'd have myself committed. Me too. Do you have a list of prompts that you go through? No, I just go by vibes, honestly. I just rotate between the three. Where's God? Ask me anything, and like this one, more occasionally. Tonight didn't feel like a debate night. It felt more like a, put Christianity on blast real quick. How would a fake person tell me something? You know what? W response. It's fair enough. Did Vivi leave? No, they left. Flashy, I'm not bringing you back up right now, dude. You made me want to do awful things to myself. Thank you for the follow, Arlen. You don't eat fish. I don't eat fish either. I'm so out of the loop on YouTube conversations. It's not even funny. Anyway, free Flashy. He's free. He's just not coming back up here. As a guest, at least not for a bit. I don't know. That's a crazy question to be asking. I think it's a valid one, though. See where somebody's head is. Where's your head at? This God that you believe in, would you do quite literally anything they say? Quite literally anything. I could take the question even further, but then it'd get weird. I feel like it'd get really weird really quickly. I love fish. I haven't had a fish. I haven't had fish in, man, how many years has it been since I had fish? Since I was like 6, so it's been like 22 years. 22 years since I had fish. And guess what happened the last time I had fish? I realized that I was allergic. The hard way. Since Jesus died for our sins, we don't have the burden of making sacrifices anymore. Why do y'all so intent on answering questions that I didn't ask? Is the prompt, do we have the burden of making sacrifices since Jesus died for our sins? No. I asked a very queer. It's kind of a queer question. I've asked a very clear question with a very clear answer that only requires a yes or a no. How do you like shrimp? I haven't eaten shrimp a day in my life. I don't know what shrimp tastes like. I'm allergic to shellfish. Eat too. I'm allergic to all fish, all shellfish, all nuts, and peanuts. Since technically peanuts aren't nuts, yeah, I get it. Still allergic to them. Same proteins, allergic to them. I don't know. How would this be a reason to call CPS? Firstly, it's a joke. Secondly, do you not think that somebody should, like CPS shouldn't be notified of somebody saying they would murder their kid if God told them to do so? Lord, please lead this person in the right path. Forgive him. Show him your beautiful truth. Amen. You know, that's a very convincing thing to wish somebody. I think I'm convinced. I think the Lord is leading me in the right path. I think the Lord's leading me in the right path. I'm feeling very led right now. I'm feeling extremely led right now. I'm feeling very led. Please don't. Sorry, Sister Libra. I apologize. It's about to get real holy up in this bitch. I mean, this place. You're not being led? No, absolutely. Duo, pray for me to be led right now. He said, Lord, please lead this person in the right path. The Lord is leading me. I'm getting led right now. Anyone need prayer? Anybody in the chat need prayer? Anybody in the chat need prayer real quick? Quaxley needs prayer. Who needs prayer and what do you need prayer for? Yes, you need a prayer. What do you need prayer for, mashed pears? Can I pray to make your stomach stop hurting? I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Who's that? Barney's best bud that needs some prayer? All right. Let's do it. I'm being led in the right path. I'm sorry, dude. Anyway. Father! 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 Father God! I am being led to the right path, Father God. I'm being led, Father. I'm being forgiven, Father. Yes. I feel the forgiveness in my bussy, Father. I feel you, Father. I feel you tap my shoulder. I am your vessel, Father. I want to enact your will on this planet, Father God. I want to enact your will on this planet, Father God. I feel you, Father. Father, I come to you today. I come to you today, asking for your blessings for Barney's best bud in the chat, Father. Barney's best bud needs you, Father. Their stomach hurts. They've been swallowing a little bit too much seed, Father. The seed is growing within them, Father. The seed is growing within them, Daddy Christ. The seed is growing within them. Heal them, Father. Heal them now. Heal them, Father. Heal them, Father. Heal them, Father. The seed is in them, Father. Heal them, Father. I praise you, Father. I praise you, Daddy Christ, Daddy Jesus. Now fill me with your Holy Spirit. Fill me with your Holy Spirit so that I may enact your will, Father. Put me on my knees, Father. Come in me, Father. Come in me, Father. Come in me, God. Come in me, Jesus. Teach me, Father. Teach me. Oh, y'all feel that? Oh! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, 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 my God. Oh, someone, oh my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come in me. Come in me. Come in me. You've taught me, Father. In Jesus' holy name, I pray to you. I pray to you. Amen. 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 Y'all just witnessed something very holy. Y'all just witnessed something very holy in the chat. Y'all just witnessed something very holy. Super, super duper holy. Y'all just witnessed God go down on me. All right. That was so holy, my holes are filled. Can I get an amen in the chat? God filled my holes. God filled my holes. God put me on my knees and he put his holy water in me. Can I get an amen? He filled my holes with his holy water. When God uses you, he uses you like a puppet. They call it holy for a reason. I ate of Jesus' flesh. I ate of Jesus' flesh. That's what you just witnessed. I just ate of his flesh, and just like Jesus, I got nailed. Let's get an amen in the chat. Does God have arms? He has way too many arms. You know Vishnu or Krishna, like the Hindu god with all the arms? I think there's a few of them like that. He's like that, but more cool and more sensual. Nailed or railed? Get your mind out the gutter, heart. All right? Nailed. Jesus did say, pick up your cross. Oh, I picked up that cross, all right. Oh, I picked that cross up, all right. Oh, I picked it up. Anyway. Let's see what we got here. You is the flesh of God's light. He keeps you in his joy at all times. Amen, Fearin. Amen. Amen. Amen, sir. Amen. Yes. I am the flesh of God's light. I'm definitely the flesh of God's light. I am God's fleshy light. I have no choice but to be fleshy. I am a man of flesh, but I am God's light. I'm the salt of the earth. As I'm described to be, we are all the salt of the earth. So I'm God's salty, fleshy light. Jesus, God, is our one and only Lord. Spread the word of the gospel. Amen. Amen, brother. Amen. What you just witnessed, y'all? If you're an atheist after that, I don't even know what to tell you. How do you witness God put me on my knees and make me come and beg? I mean, come to him. Come to Christ. Come to Christ is what I meant. No C-U-M. C-O-M-E. I came to Christ. He put me on my knees and he filled me with his holy water. How are you an atheist after that? How are you an atheist after that? If you're an atheist after that, I'm going to pray for you. Include myself. Get this shit off my screen. Huh? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Flashy, stop spamming, dude. You know I don't like spam. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, please. That was a nice little interjection. Is it possible to be non-religious but non-atheist? Libra, stop unfollowing and refollowing, God damn it. Come on. Every knee will bow. Knees don't bow, king of the Lone Star State. Knees bend. Anyway, Freeman, thank you for the follow. Quick question. Is it possible to be non-religious but non-atheist? Yeah, it's possible. Maybe just like spiritual or deist or something. I don't know. It's possible. It's amazing. Great job. Anyway. Already on our knees. Amen, brother BBL. Oh man. Anyways, also agnostic. That too. Yeah. It's not a strict spectrum, you know. As long as you're not anything contradictory, who gives a shit? How big is God's love? It's omnipresent. It's light years across, light years wide. When it fills you, oh, it fills you good. It stretches you out. I was stretched by God's love. He took my hard spirit and he stretched it until I came to Jesus. Amen. Absolutely not. I would immediately stop worshiping God because then he's not my Lord. Yeah, fair. Are you a Christian or just lying? I'm not a Christian, Noel. I'm the furthest from a Christian. No, I'm not a Christian. It's a joke. It was a bit. It was a bit I do. It's a joke. No, I'm not a Christian. Sorry to burst any bubbles. But no, there's none of that. None of that. I'm an atheist. I'm a man. I'm a he. I don't get into all of that Christian stuff. You know what I'm saying? Forgot to change the CPS calls over on YouTube. Change those now. Ugh. Those in the center. There we go. Those DEI CPS calls. I don't have a kid, but I fight God for my hypothetical kid. I would too. I would too. See, I can't have kids right now, but if I have children in the future, God, politics, and sexuality will never be mentioned in my household yet until they're older. Yeah. Said what? God, politics, and sexuality. I feel like sexuality I kind of have to mention, you know? And not just for the sake of being intersectional or anything, but like part of being able to tell when somebody's abusing you and not is knowing yourself and not letting somebody else try to define what's comfortable or permissible to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a lot of the reason that church preaches purity culture, because they want people to be less in tune with themselves and their own desires to the point that so that they can, be easier targets. I mean, I know you aren't Christian, but if I may ask why, I'm just curious. Sorry if you get this a lot. No, it's fine. That's just a lack of evidence. That's why I'm a Christian, not a Christian. I looked for evidence, and all of the evidence sucked, and that's why I left. That's why I left. He says yes, and Bray Lona. That's unfortunate, but you know what? Here we go. Let's see here. Children need to have the language to be able to verbalize what's happening to them if they're abused. Exactly. Somebody who knows about what contact is inappropriate and why it's inappropriate will be a lot better at saying like, hey, this person did that to me, or I'm not comfortable with the way that this person does this or acts this particular kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So God in politics though, especially God, yeah. I don't even know if I'll teach. Like, I feel like I'll teach him about the story. Maybe even not even about the story, but I'll come from a position of like, this is something that people believe in. You're going to hear about it one way or another. I used to believe in this. I don't believe in this. If you want to know why I don't believe in it, I'll be glad to tell you. If you want to know more about it, I'll be glad to tell you. But from a position of this is very obviously bullshit, I feel like that's the most healthy position. Not leading it like if I don't mention politics to my kid at all, not politics, that's whatever. But like if I don't mention religion to my kid at all, then you just leave them to other people who are out on the streets with megaphones and milk crates and Bibles in their hands to like shout at them and preach to them and be like, they go from never being taught it to some dude saying, hey, you're actually awful and you deserve to go to hell because 2 people ate a fruit. So you better convert to this religion because I told you so, If they come from a position of like, this is something a lot of people believe in and it's a story, then I think they'll be a lot better off. But I think it's child abuse to, teach your kid or indoctrinate your kid into such a thing. Anyway, no TFW answer, Kinsey. Empathy to your kids is important, but nowadays that's political. Right. Yeah. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's only going to get worse. Story of Abraham is Old Testament. Who said anything about Abraham? Who said literally anything about Abraham? This is an illogical scenario because God wouldn't do anything like this unless you can add detail behind it. I do agree. It's illogical in that God isn't real and that a God would never ask you to do such a thing because a God doesn't exist in the first place. Sure. But if you believe that a God is real, you disagree with me, and you believe that God can ask you to do such a thing, and that God has asked other people to do such a thing, then it's irrelevant to say it's illogical or this, that, and the third. If we don't want to engage in a hypothetical, that's completely fine. You don't have to engage. But then my question becomes, why not scroll away? I'd imagine Terry Joe is live right now, probably, or like some random like dude from the Middle East doing battles with an Android camera. I'm not gonna insult their cameras, but because I got an Android too, I do like Android, but like, man, their cameras are their cameras don't make the point. You know, it's like an instant defeater for like an iPhone hype, bro. I'm sitting here trying to be like, oh, Android's actually better. Huh, your camera though. I have no response for it. But anyway, yeah, there's plenty of streams out there for you. So like, if you want to half engage, it's just not gonna fly with me. 79 people were able to say yes, I would do such a thing. And while I think they're pieces of shit, at the very least they were honest about it. Not gonna appreciate that. Elon Musk, what? Would you ever call me that ever again? You deadbeat boiled asparagus stick? What the fuck does that even mean? Add another to the counter? Honestly, I didn't see it. I feel like 79, like at that point, we're just splitting hairs to go up to 100. Anywhere over like 60 to 100, it's like, yeah, count them if you want, be anal about it. But like, I feel like the points come across well enough. If that's not a dead giveaway, then I'm going to end the stream soon. Here's your dead giveaway. You have to go through trials too? Trials? What trials? God saved me from my house fire and I could have died from it. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I'm sad. I mean, not sad, but I'm just being completely honest. I don't know you, but it's unfortunate that your house went through a fire or whatever, that happened to you. And I'm glad you're okay for sure. I just don't think that what saved you is God. If I have to say that God is the one saving people from house fires, I'm also have to put responsibility on him as the person that started them, Because people want to argue, oh, Satan, though, the devil, the enemy, this, that, and the third. It's like, but God created Satan, so I don't know. Me personally, I don't give God any responsibility because I don't think he's real. But I feel like if you do want to give him responsibility for the good, especially when Isaiah 45:7 says what it says, then you also got to give him responsibility for the bad too. Shut your bitch ass up. It's crazy. I love it. I'm not even gonna lie. Normally, atheists be like, "Oh, no hate like Christian love," but you know what? It's been such a stream. I don't even mind you saying "shut your bitch ass up." That's just funny to me at this point. Oh, that was refreshing. Thank you for that. This random username says yes. So you know what that means. It is funny. I didn't know what it meant for like the longest time. I only figured it out recently. It's funny. I don't know. There is no God. What are you talking about? I agree. There is no God. But if you do believe in God, then this is a question for the ones that do, not the ones that don't, like myself. Absolutely not. W. Do you believe in any God? No, I don't believe in any God. John Cleveland. What a name. Based Goyim. With a name like Based Goyim, probably. No, I'm not letting you join. With a name like Based Goyim, you strike me as somebody who's like, y'all ever heard of like Goyim.tv? If you haven't, I'm glad for you, but it's like this random streaming service. It's like completely, totally unmoderated. I think maybe porn. I don't know, but they believe in free speech, so you know what that means. Attracts the worst of the worst people, gives them a platform. I think everybody should get the right to say whatever they want to say, if for no other reason than to let the rest of us know to stay away from them, right? But anybody that names themselves Based Goyim on TikTok, it's just probably not a person I'm willing to talk to. What is there to say at that point? I'm so based. Goyim, something about Jewish people. Pop anti-Semitism, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't give way for a productive conversation, I feel like. I was on Discord a lot from like 2017, 2018. Really trolly type of dude, just like him. I'm more or less reformed now, but yeah, just like him, just edgy for the sake of being edgy. I've been there. It gets old. Can I believe in God? Don't ask me permission. Believe whatever you're convinced by. Would it take Isaiah 45:7 out of context? Yeah, anything that makes God responsible for quite literally any bad, even when God is the one talking. I don't know if he's the exact one talking in Isaiah, to be completely fair, but Um, anything that literally says anything bad about God whatsoever is out of context. So if that's what you want to say, if that's your angle, it's out of context. If it literally says that God created calamity and created good, it's like, okay, well, at that point, like, what do we do? Words don't mean words. Okay, fair enough. Can I believe in God, white man? I'm not a white man. I'm mostly non-white. Hell no, it's W. Who's spamming? There's a few people spamming. Let me get them on out here. You know what? Yeah, you can go. Actually, you might just for 30 seconds. Take a breather, man. So close-minded, won't even let me debate. What is there to debate, man? What's there to debate? If God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? Yes or no? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Is it yes? Is it no? No, I wouldn't do such a thing. Yes, I would do the thing. You get me? I like garlic bread. I love garlic bread. No, one of God's commandments is thou shalt not kill. He would never tell you to intentionally sin. So how does it work that God went from thou shalt not kill to let me pull up the verse actually. It's a fun one. How did God go from thou shalt not kill in the 10 commandments in Leviticus and Deuteronomy over to now go and attack Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have. Do not spare them, but kill both man and woman, child and infant, ox and sheep, camel and donkey, which happens after the events of the Exodus and is it Exodus? No, Leviticus and Deuteronomy. So yeah, I don't know if we want to go the angle of oh, God would never ask you to do bad things. Are we sure about that? Are we fucking sure? Like, it's like I guess. He'd never tell you to sin. Ask Abraham. Yeah. At least to be fair though, I try to give as much credence as possible because even if I do, it still doesn't make sense. I'm like, why not push it as far as possible? One could argue that the events of Genesis 22 happened before the events of Moses receiving the 10 Commandments. So it's like, maybe if you want to go that angle, it's still stupid, but at least it's an angle that exists, right? But there's no justification for, he said, thou shalt not kill at the events of the 10 Commandments being written to commanding, Saul via Samuel to kill a bunch of kids. Anyway. Also, I don't believe in the Bible. Me either. This isn't about other people, though. This is about me. I don't give a fuck about Abraham. Well, that's good for you, I guess. I don't know. You're the one that keeps asking me if you can believe in God. Like, go for it, dude. I don't fucking dude. That's cool. I mean, go sweet, love it. Anyway, absolutely not. It's a W answer. Drew Mutt10 says no. That's a great answer. I rather believe in science. Me too. Science is they can show their work. The Bible can't show its work. The Bible doesn't show its work in the slightest. Not at any point whatsoever. Maybe for like a few people throughout it existed, but then at that point it just turns into historical fiction, which is what Inglourious Bastards is. James 1:13 teaches that God doesn't create moral evil, and Isaiah 45:7, unless used in the incorrect context, has always been about God's sovereign judgment. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure, yeah. Yep, the God that created everything didn't create evil. Yep. Yep. Appreciate that, King. Who would? 80 people so far. Oh yeah, I gotta update my DEI counter on the YouTube. Even though it's only up by 2, but Yep, God created everything but didn't create evil because he's all good and this, that, and a third and hunky dory, take me to the wizard. I fucking guess. I'm so exhausted from Christianity at this point, dude. You might be asking yourself, why do you keep talking about it then? And that would be a valid question. It's not intuitive for me to say I'm exhausted with it and just keep going live talking about it, right? But I feel like for something that's so pervasive and that's having such a verifiable negative impact on our society, it just has to be talked about. I don't feel like I'm some sort of martyr for doing something that's exhausted me, but man, I feel like I'll just have no choice, like a moral obligation to bring this shit up. Uh, you know, at C126, I've seen you around so much, dude, and you just seem so intent on intellectual dishonesty, my man. So I don't know, dude. I think we just kind of exhausted at this point. I think we just chalk it up. You know, take our hands, rub them in chalk, throw them up in the air like LeBron James, and just call it a life. You have a good rest of your life. I appreciate you, but yeah, if you just seem intent on intellectual dishonesty, I just don't know what to tell you at that point. Oh, you think, oh, God created everything? That means you have to create evil? Oh, that's so classic. Okay, I guess. Yeah, it is classic. It's classic because it's the only logical conclusion. But, I mean, I guess. I guess. And God can't be omni because it doesn't make sense as well. How can God be all good and also condone evil? Impossible. It's impossible, but Christians are fucking clowns. No, because that's not God, because he wouldn't tell you to do something bad. He tells people to do bad things multiple times throughout the Bible, so how do you justify that? Spoiler alert, you can't do it. Would God ever tell me that? No, he wouldn't, because God doesn't exist. Translation, I do it because it gets the views, likes, and follows going. I have 45 people in here right now with single digit number on YouTube. How many followers do I have everywhere? Let me just name them off real quick. You know, I'm not going to bother. Got like 3 on Trovo, 12 on Kick, 28 on Twitch, like 20 something on TikTok. I mean, on Twitter, 60 on Instagram, 100 or so on Facebook. 23K on this account, 2K on my other account. If you think these numbers are worth talking to a bunch of clowns, then I don't know what to tell you. The best argument I've heard Christians say is that he transcends logic, but then they ruin it. I think once you have to argue that God transcends logic, I mean, sure, go for it, but then then the conversation ends, you know? How do you go from like, oh, God doesn't have to abide by logic, so that means I don't have to answer for all of the illogical shit in that within the Bible or within the narrative, but also here's the logical reasons you should believe in God? Like, come on, man. I feel like it's just an instant defeater. Right, because if God's nature is such, though, that logic doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter one way or the other. Okay, you've thrown away your responsibility of having to answer for all the illogical shit. Sure, fair enough. But also, we can't use this logic to believe in God either, or justify his existence or his narrative, so there you go. At that point, I just walk away from the conversation. It's just, it's like the BJJ version of, like, starting the match from your back. It's like, okay, you really expect me to just, like, what? Go into your hold now? Fuck off. Transcends logic equals nonsense? Exactly. That's all it is. I feel like it's just an objective fact at this point. They kind of describe God as non-existent in a lot of different ways, but then they don't understand that they're doing that. Like they'll say outside of space. So spaceless doesn't take up space. If space is only a property of our universe and something doesn't take up what we know as space, does it exist? Or is it only conceptual? Same with the timeless argument, outside of time. What the fuck does that even mean? Outside of time, outside of logic, outside of all the things you would need to account for him, but apparently inside of all the things you need to believe in him and think he's good. Like, miss me with that stupidity. Exists for no time, is in no place, and also doesn't have to abide by human logic, but sure. Yeah. I guess. Yep, definitely real. I suppose. Hunky dory. Not sure if you're still talking about the question on the screen, but read the story of Abraham and Isaac. I've read Genesis 22 twice. I've read the Bible twice. Has nothing to do with this. This is asking a very clear question. It's not asking how does, like, oh, here's the reference for this question. This is also referenced in Genesis 22. I know about the story. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking about current implications. If you believe in a God that exists past the point of Genesis 22, then you should have no issue answering the question. If God told you to unalive your own child, would you do it? Like, it shouldn't be that difficult. Yes, I would. See, there you go. Frontman says, yes, I would. It gets added to the CPS calls, but they had no issue saying, yes, I would. You do it. Okay, fair. Piece of shit religion, but fair. You answered honestly. You answered openly. If it's just like, oh, this question reminds me of a story in the Bible, where everything worked out in the end, then fuck off. It's not the stream for you. Not every stream is for you. That's completely fine. Fuck off. Right? Okay, good. Now just end the stream. No, I'm gonna end you instead, though. Appreciate you, though. No, don't end the stream. I end the people in the stream. It's good news. Take care. Why would I give a fuck about something outside of logic and time? Yeah, just always outside of all the things, but also inside of all the things. The one that made me block somebody on YouTube last week was them just trying to change the meaning of the word omnipresent. And then trying to get on me like, this isn't even high level philosophy. High level philosophy. What the fuck's that even mean? Oh, high level thinking about thinking itself. Oh, sweet. Yep, just accept some random YouTube. I can't. I want to say that word so bad, but I just can't do it on YouTube. And I tried to swear off the word, so I'm not gonna say it. But some random YouTube idiot, like, he says omnipresence means something different. So I guess let me just accept it. He's got the high level philosophy. Her. I guess. Give me a fucking break. God only said this in the Old Testament before Jesus. This said what, man? Said what, dude? First of all, if you believe that his ways are not our ways, who are you to say what he would or wouldn't do? Do you think it'll get to 100 before the end of the stream? I'll make sure it doesn't, because I'm getting off here soon. Actually, I got something to do, so probably got to get the fuck on. But yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck on now. Actually, it's been an exhausting stream, and I expected it to be. That's why I did it. So I got nobody to blame for this but myself. So there you go. Let me do the last minute, whatever the fuck. Spears of Stars, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. 38K. You know what? 40K likes and I'll get off. We can either hold me hostage or we can just get me out of here as soon as possible. 40K likes, why not? Let me just make a quick game out of it. Bentley, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Shauna. Thank you so much. Yeah, 40K, why not? Let's do it. Shouldn't be the hardest thing ever. Earth is boot camp, so that's why evil exists. How is a holocaust? Yeah, exactly. Right. If it's got to be a boot camp, I'm not allowing just the complete and total annihilation of people. How long are you going to stream? Probably a few more seconds. Under 1 minute from the looks of it, because people are tapping these screens. They want me to fuck on. Can't blame them. I'm mid. I get it. Dummy, thank you for the follow. What I don't understand is why God would have ever asked this. Why does a creator demand obedience? Exactly. All powerful, but once you're obedient so much so that you murk your own kid. Come on, man. 40K. There we go. Zerafina, thank you for the follow. I'm going to get off here. Where's my thing? There's my thing. Follow my other socials. B Bunker, thank you for the follow. Follow my other socials, man. Follow the stuff. Follow the things. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow my other TikTok account in case something happens to this one. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube, not follow it. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow the backup TikTok. And the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Kick, the Trovo. Join my Discord if you want to hang out with the community. Add me on Snapchat if you want to talk in private. If you want to send text to speech, you can either tip me $1 or more on Streamlabs, or you can donate $1 or more to the Crisis Text line through Streamlabs charity. What else? What else is on there? Want a tip? Want to support the stream? You can join my Patreon. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and PayPal USD addresses. If you do crypto, it's all there. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate y'all. Link in bio, all the stuff. Just released a YouTube video. It's like an hour long. Am I proud of it? Not really. But yeah, I put Christian catchphrases in the tier list. I feel like it's kind of funny. I don't know. Check it out. I'm getting out of here. See y'all later. Peace out. Take care.